Clan. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, buddy. He says we're doing some Becastling, man. Yeah, I've never, well, I have heard of this game before. I never played it until now. I think this game was in early access for a couple of years. Getting the multi-stream going, by the way. I think this game was in early access for a couple of years, and I'd had it like I don't know if I'd had any like individuals personally recommend this game to me, but I've seen it on my timeline a couple times. I'd seen it, you know, pop up on Steam, that kind of thing. And I think it's like decently popular. I think it, well, I know it just had its 1.0 release I want to say a few weeks ago, so fairly recently it had its 1.0 release, so no longer in early access, which is exciting. And of course it had a bunch of updates in the years prior, and I think it had like reviewed fairly well. I think it had I think it'd been ported to the Switch and a couple of other consoles before, so yeah, I think the game has been doing pretty well, and I imagine the 1.0 release is probably a fairly big deal, and I think that's why sites like Keymailer were giving out review keys, just to kind of drum up excitement and hype for the new update. So, tutorial, yes, looks like there's actually a couple of tutorials. So, yeah, there's free play, there's sandbox, which is neato. So I guess there's not really a story, necessarily. I mean, the story I guess we saw at the intro. There are the sun people, and they get attacked by the moon people. That's there you go. That's all you need. So if you want to just be in building without having to worry about bad guys attacking you, I suppose, sandbox is that. But yeah, I guess there's not really like a campaign or a story mode, and that's fine. Doesn't need a story. We definitely will do the tutorial though, for sure. Happiness increases the spawn rate of your villagers, which, I mean, yeah, makes sense, just like in real life.
And we will begin to rebuild our kingdom.
Not an overly excited narrator, but let's get started. So the first part of Becastling is to be. The second part is to castle. So we are being right now, and let's castle it up. Allowing this building to collapse. Well, that's not going to happen, though. We're not going to collapse it. So I see. So I can't move the camera around right now. Maybe this is the game's way of saying you are building this thing here. I can't rotate it. Oh, there we go. There we go. So you can. So right click is for rotating. So I'll leave it right here.
The castle is built. Now new sunny people can come out of it. Try to move and rotate your camera in the meantime.
I'm having a hard time, like, I can see the text that the guy's saying, but I'm having a hard time, like, hearing what he's saying. Like, I can see the text, but I can't really understand his voice too well. I'm gonna raise that up a little bit. So, castle, and it says residence -2, so that's the happiness meter right there. Try to move, rotate the camera around. Oh, okay, there we go. So now the camera controls are unlocked. There we go. Let's zoom in, zoom out.
Let's expand our territory to the closest forest. Select highlighted cell and capture.
So select the highlighted cell. So this is a cell? Interesting. And then we capture the forest. How do we, pray tell? So you just click the thing?
Great job.
And that just kind of annexes it. It's kind of cool.
Wood is a very useful resource, and we will need a lot of it.
There's something over here. And these are probably, this is like something owned by the Moon Boys then. So you can just annex stuff. You can just kind of be like, yo, I'm capturing this, and them's the breaks. Maybe you need people to do it. Maybe like it's dependent on your population. What's a good useful resource? Build a sawmill. Oh, I see how this is gonna work. So, sawmill. Let's see, yeah. So the axes probably means that you have to chop down these things to make room for it. I'm guessing what you want is to build a sawmill that's near a bunch of trees. Like so it kind of like is encirclified in it. Let's do that. Looks like we have just the one worker fella. So actually no, we have two worker fellas. Can I have them assist? Show home and teleport home.
For sawmill to work, you will
they worked it pretty quickly.
Workers there. You can do this by either selecting a sawmill and assigning workers there, or you can select an idling worker near the castle and send it to work in a sawmill.
You got it, bud.
Sawmill is up and running. Good job. Now we need 500 wood. Can you manage that? You might want to build another sawmill to speed things
Okay.
up.
Like, the temptation, the masculine urge to not just snag every cell under the sun, right? Like, how do you not just snag everything? Surely they'll tell us more about, like, capturing cells and what that takes. There has to be some kind of cost to it. You can't just, like, capture things if it's that easy with no downside. Maybe the downside is that it exposes you. It exposes you to, like, attacks from other peeps. We need 500 wood. That's gonna happen pretty quickly here. We could build another sawmill if we wanted to, but we got it. We got it. Not even concerned. And that's the first tutorial, I suppose. Next tutorial. All right. Nice and easy.
Great job on gathering wood.
Thank
Now
you.
we can use
I did it all by myself.
Homes for our people. New people will appear in a castle
More homes.
once they have a place where to live. You can see how many people can fit in your castle on a top panel. Let's build a few houses near a castle.
So we have 3 people in our little village, and once we build more houses, they'll be able to fit more folks. So a house costs 150. Cannot build it here because okay, that's for grazing, or that's for cattle, and that's for pretty flowers, or maybe it's some kind of crop. Anyway, can build it in the immediate vicinity of the castle. Can build it out here. That's technically a forest. Technically, we'll do like one there. Put them all in a nice little row. I wonder if there's like ways where you can like have it snap to a grid. Because like right now it's a little bit loosey-goosey, you know, for folks that are like really OCD about like getting things lined up perfectly. I can see it being a little bit annoying. I wonder why it says residence -1, -2, because this is a house, so it's a positive effect, right? Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, 3
Mood of
and
our
6
people.
here. So yes, that's 9 total.
Each citizen reduced total mood by 1. People might start.
Each citizen reduces the total mood. Oh, overpopulation. I see.
Just building a tavern and assigning a few workers there. It will increase mood of our people.
Overpopulation makes people sad. Strangely realistic, I suppose. So, okay, so the fact that it's a castle means that you, like, that's why it gets a net positive. But it's a house. Oh, man, there's people. Oh, man, like, I get that. I feel that way sometimes about people as well. I get that. But we need to deal with it. They'll leave if the mood gets too low. So let's build a tavern. Some folks working there. You got it, bud. You got it. And we have to build it in the vicinity, ideally, in the vicinity of at least the houses. I feel like we're kind of crowding the castle if we build it right there. So I think I'll build it kind of right on the... something like that, kind of right on the edge. I like the idea of living just across the street from the tavern. Just right across the street, just a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Mood of nearby homes. Later on, you will be able to place churches or decorations that can additionally increase mood of your people's homes. Send 2 workers to work at the tavern when it's built.
Okay, so it is getting built up. Building is pretty quick, which is nice. Residents in the castle. 2 workers, there we go. So now we have like a true neutral effect here.
Our food reserves are running low. Each resident also consumes 1 food. And
1
if
tomato
we
per
run out of
person.
Food, our people will start dying. Let's build a wheat field and a hunter hut to increase our food production.
Because wheat gives us lots of tomatoes, right? Build a wheat field. So I'm guessing that can be done in an existing cell, hunter's hut, or a wheat field. Okay, I see. So yeah, so you wouldn't be able to build that around here or in a cell we don't own, obviously. We can't build it here, but because this has already been designated. Well, yeah, I guess this is... Oh, okay, I see. There's already wheat here. So we're just planting... We're just like designating Oh, I guess it's gotta be like kind of close towards the middle. Trying to like maximize like where you can like fit as many as possible. Or designating a plot for it, pasture for it, if you will. Yeah, it's like I'm trying. When I play games like this, it's satisfying trying to like place things as efficiently as possible. Put that one there for now. But with these odd shapes, you know, it's not everything's going to be not fitting into a nice, perfect little grid. Not a bad thing necessarily. Also need a hunter's hut. That can probably be built around here. So this is part of our kingdom per se, but we don't own these creatures. This is not cattle. This is stuff to be hunted. Creatures to be hunted. Build it right kind of on the edge. Need some workers. There you go. There's 2 workers. And then I have 2 left. Presumably they could be working as hunters. These tavern workers hard at work. Working hard or hardly working. At least I'm assuming that's a tavern person. It says they're a resident. 2 workers or 2 hunters.
Great. Now we can... Good job. Now our people are...
Thanks. Hungry or happy and fed.
Thing we can still do. See that stone deposit?
I see it.
Can be used to upgrade our buildings.
I like that.
Upgraded houses will have more place for people, and upgraded tavern, field, and hunter hut could fit more workers in it. Let's upgrade our buildings. First, we need to capture a cell with stone.
All right, so capture. All right. So the idea is that it costs 200 wood. Is that correct? Okay, that is the cost. That makes sense. That was the thing I'd missed earlier.
Let's build it and hire some workers to work there. Be careful while placing it.
It's like living near loud, dusty mines. Makes perfect sense. Stone quarry. All right. Going right here. Perfect. Okay. 3 hundo, you got it. And as long as it's in the vicinity of the mine, we are all set. Right. So maybe a little bit further away. The further away from potential place where we could build houses, the better. As long as it's not in the vicinity of residential areas. So yeah, dusty, loud, messy ass mine. Ain't no real estate values got time for that. We're gaining more food than we're using, which is nice. And soon might need to go ahead and build more houses. I'm guessing there'll probably eventually be ways to like build bigger houses versus just, you know, singleton houses like this, but like bigger buildings, housing more families, that kind of thing, or bigger families even. Just we're at 11 out of 9 right now, which seems a little bit odd because yeah, not enough homes. Boop boop. And production, all good, baby. Farming's looking good.
Now, when we have stone production running, we can upgrade our buildings. You can either
raise the sound of this guy up a little bit and this down a little bit.
Select them one by one. And
It's a very quiet advisor.
Or you can use upgrade tool on the bottom to upgrade multiple buildings at once. You should upgrade your castle first, though.
Yes, they're hunting these if are they pigs? Oh, they're pigs. I see them now. Yeah. Or they're boars. But yes, they're hunting boars to harvest the tomatoes from them. 1 tomato per boar. Of course. So upgrade costs 20 stone. We got it, baby. We got it. And the upgrade, I think, is instantaneous. No like loading bars for upgrades, that kind of thing. We are all set. It of course brings in more residences, which does lower the happiness rating. Excuse me, upgrade a single house. So sure enough, house shenanigans can be upgradified. Tavern upgrade, you fucking got it. So stone is good for upgrading. Just like they said. As I hiccup. And then the sawmill can be upgraded as well. There's a sawmill right there. Boop. And there we go. So that was the tutorial for, well, the second tutorial. On to the next one. So far, nothing out of the ordinary or like weird or overly complex.
Good day, sire. Today we need to learn how to manage our army. Each night, we'll be attacked by enemy forces, and we
General
must be prepared.
Borks?
You can see the daytime tracker at the top of the screen. It tells
Borks.
you when the night
What a
will
name.
begin. Each day, we have some time to build our economy and army. For now, let's progress time forward.
You know, we're in this day and age where anytime you hear you're playing a video game or you hear like a voiceover in a TV show or a movie, and like the voiceover sounds a little, I don't know if the word flat is the right word, but like there's something about it. There's just something about it, and you hear it and you go like, am I hearing AI? I don't want to sound like I'm like throwing around, accusations, but like this is just what our brains do nowadays. Like we're always sniffing for bullshit. At least I am. I'm always like sniffing. I'm always like, is that an AI thing? Like you're looking at, you see a cool picture, but you're kind of squinting at it, being like, is this for real? We got Aaron, by the way. He says, "Get me that pollo burger, my man." Yo, Aaron, you did a great goddamn job with that cool YouTube video. For those who don't know, Aaron is that's Mr. Game and Browse there in the chat. You might think to yourself, huh, it's an interesting screen name. Surely he doesn't have an entire YouTube channel and YouTube presence themed around that, does he? Of course he doesn't. Ha! Joke's on you, he does! He has a YouTube channel. Him and his wife, Helen, manage his YouTube channel. It is indeed about gaming and like other nerdy kinds of interests, and they also have vlog kinds of videos they make, and of course they're making videos about our Japan trip. Aaron just published their first main channel, at least their first main channel video about the trip, and it was all about the themed cafes we went to. The Kerberg was of course prominently on display. The actual burger that I actually ate was on display during that video. You did a great job with the video, and I'm Grayson, I really enjoyed it, and I'm selfishly looking forward to more. I know in the video he says like, oh my god, how do I like do the next couple of videos and not make them an hour plus each? The one that Aaron just made, of course, that one was I think 20 some odd minutes, nothing ridiculous at all, but it was a delight. And it's just like you said in the video, we're all feeling like, you know, wistful and nostalgic for the trip. Lord knows I am. You beat me to the punch. I was actually gonna post it. I was gonna post the link for anybody who wanted to see it if they didn't see it in the Discord server. But yeah, like rewatch this footage. It's like, it reminds me of like what a great time it was. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think it was the best goddamn trip I've ever taken. I think it was the best damn trip I've ever taken, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat with no hesitation. Especially if it was with the same group, as that really made it extra special. Like good, we were a fearless foursome. How to manage our army. We're playing Becastled, by the way. Cool little strategy game. Just had its 1.0 release a couple days ago, I think. And we're doing tutorials right now. I'm trying to learn how to not fucking starve my people to death and fucking, you know, burn shit to the ground. Trying to learn how to be a relatively benevolent overseer. So the daytime tracker. Night will begin. Blah, 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 blah. Let's progress time forward. Cool. So you click this guy. When I click that, what did that do? So I can see these guys. Oh, when you hold it, I see. When you hold it, it like keeps it going. So I guess this is where they'll be spawning, basically. I think it's what that means. Yeah, they'll be spawning 5 of them here.
Enemies will attack from a cell with a moon crystal. The number above the crystal represents the enemy's attack force.
Okay.
You can also see how enemies will move across the map by placing your cursor over the day progress UI at the top of the screen. This time,
that's what that means.
It's time to learn how to control your troops. These are your starting troops. You can select them by clicking and dragging a rectangle around, or use the buttons at the bottom left to select by type, or select all troops.
Oh yeah, they say, let's see, select all troops to the radial menu. Oops. Oh, down here? Oh, here we go. All troop, there we go. Swordsmen specifically. Archers specifically. Cool. But I'll just do that
Now
way.
move your troops to this position. It's a good
We have a
defensive spot
spellcaster?
against tonight's attack. To give a move order, first select your troops, then right-click on the ground
Right-click,
where
that's
you
right.
want to send them.
I love it. His name is Borks. And I like that how, because we're all sun people, nobody has a face. We all just have yellow blobs where a face would be. Do I get the sorcerer? I saw a sorcerer guy wandering around. Are you a buddy? No, he's just a resident. Okay, I thought maybe he was like a spellcaster. Thought maybe he'd be a homie.
Great. Our troops should easily defend the castle from the attackers tonight.
Alright, the sun is setting. What a terrible night for a curse. It happened real quick, too. Just like in real life. So, these guys, I'm going to send them forward. Let the archers pick them off from a distance. There we go. What an easy night for a curse.
Good job, survivor.
And the sunrise happens that much
Next
quicker.
time, enemies will attack in greater force. Let's prepare. We will need more troops, so let's build an archery range and a melee training camp to train them.
Put these guys by the fountain. And we need a melee training camp. And I guess we can just place it wherever. Considering, like, the happiness amount that it gives, that it does or does not give off. Yeah, probably fairly far away from all that jazz, so let's put it over here. Let's kind of stuff it in the corner there. There we go. Melee training camp. And then an archery range. That'd be right next door. Do you think the archery range, the archers and the melee boys would have like a friendly rivalry going? Maybe some sexual tension, you know? Some unfulfilled sexual tension as well. One can only hope. One can only hope. I do like this kind of default town it gave us for the tutorial. I imagine for like real shit mode, we would actually be left to our own devices. Is this a gold mine? Some kind of nuggets. Oh, there's wolves. I guess like means you could. I guess you could like. I wonder if they would attack our villages, or whether they would like hunt down the board that we're trying to hunt. Or maybe we could send our dudes out to like fight the wolves and level themselves up before it's combat time.
Building and click on the unit icon. I think 10 archers and 10 melee units will be enough to survive the next night.
All right, I'll trust you, bro. So let's say, do they say specifically? Okay, so melee. It doesn't have to be swordsmen. So knights are also available. Two-handed swords, good damage, but have poor protection. And then pikemen, good attack range, slightly cheaper. Yes, that's 15-4, 15-2. Okay, so pikemen, yeah, good range. Okay, so we'll do a nice little variety. We'll do 2 pikemen. Wait, hold on. My guy's going ha. Oh, I see. That's the confirmation that yes, it's recruiting them. So it's not like producing them. It's like a militia thing, I guess. Yeah. Oh no, it does train them up. Okay. And there's probably a loading bar to show how that goes. I'm guessing. I'm gonna see like how they get transferred. Okay, all right. So you pick up a spear, you stab a crash test dummy for a couple seconds, and you're good to go. All right. So 2 pikemen, and we'll do 3 knights. I like the noises. And then archers. I mean, it's archer. What else do you need, right?
You've
I like the
run out of
noises.
Sunstone. Troops cost sunstone to train.
Oh, it's money. Okay.
Each unit requires
look at this guy.
food and a certain amount of sunstone for upkeep. You can see how much sunstone each unit requires in maintenance when you train them. If you run out of food or sunstone, your troops will begin to lose health. I suggest we start mining sunstone to fill our treasuries and finish training our troops. There are 2 sunstone deposits near our borders. We should expand our territory to mine them.
Oh, we'll eventually get that one. We'll start with this one, though. So a sunstone worship. Oh, but I guess I don't have this place conquered then, do I? Is that what that means? Or captured, rather. So I'd capture this one first. Right? Oh, no, I guess I already have this one. I don't have this one. So I'll capture that one. Yeah, it kind of makes it seem like I don't have this one, because it's kind of carving around it, but there's nothing that kind of makes it seem like I don't have it. So I'll put this... Matters too much, just put it right there. That'll get the production going. So we're gonna be a little bit shy on the melee boys. And we told them to put the dudes here when they get spawned, so I'll put them here for now. Actually, no, fuck it. Yeah, I think I will keep them all there. I'll just combine this bundle as well, just so they're all in one place. And the thing built up. Found our territory to mine them. Yeah, same with this one. We'll eventually want to grab this one. I guess there's no reason why I can't do this now. I wonder how long these things will last. Because eventually, its resources will be plundered. Right, we need the money to pay our workers. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm full of shit. I just need to... Where's those buttons? There we go. So let's get that going. Nice and good like. I'll go ahead and capture this one. So we have that available to us. I'm wondering, yeah, how the wolf situation is going to go when that time comes. We're good there. We just need 2 more of these boys. And then we'll be all set. We'll have a nice fighting force. Worthy of these fellers. Yeah, just these wolves kind of at our doorstep. The wolves at our doorstep. But I guess it's just this one. The other ones are just kind of chilling. I'm surprised they're not hunting the cows that are out here. Maybe the vegetarian wolves. You know, the wolves known for being nice and vegetarian and pacifist. Oh, here we go. We're going to learn about this now.
Good job. Now we're prepared to meet the enemies. And look, those wolves might come in handy. They'll attack anyone who wanders into their cell. And we can use that to our advantage. Position your troops on the hill near the wooden fence to fight off any enemies passing through the wolves' den.
There's a reason to maybe keep them around, potentially. And weaponize that shit. So, how do we know when they're coming? Well, actually, that's the thing. The time draws near. And plot them there accordingly. I do like the noise they make when you select them. Alright. Nighttime begins, my friends. So for the melee boys... Can I pause the game? Feels like a way to pause it. So we'll grab these guys. These guys. Try to keep the archers at bay. No. Alright, there we go. So it looks like they did drop them. Yeah, intercept those guys who are going for the archers. And then go for their archers. Yeah, don't just stand there, bro. Go get them. Fucking whale on them. There you go. And there we go. So they did take out the wolves.
Destroy all lunar towers on the map. Destroying each tower will cause our enemies to attack with a greater force the following night. The tower's attack force is displayed above it, just like the moon crystals. Additionally, each tower spawns an enemy boss, so make sure you're ready to defend yourself when you destroy one of the lunar towers.
So the number is a representation for how strong the force is going to be. Makes sense.
Each night, enemies become a little stronger. You can see the current day in the top menu. Also, there's a Let's use our tower for the upcoming fight.
I just want to read it.
There. A trebuchet can be built in the siege workshop.
Siege workshop. That sounds badass. Probably want to build that one also kind of around here. Can I squeeze it? Can I squeeze it in there? I was just trying to squeeze it in. Is that so wrong? There we go. Squeeze it in right there. That one going. What's this thing? Blood moon every 5 days. Oh, and you destroy a tower. Of course, the ante does get upped. Love it. Them guys going. Yeah, the wolves got taken out. There's a whole bunch of animals to hunt now. I feel bad the wolf den got, but I mean, the neutral party. Well, it was not neutral, but you know what I mean. Residents are just kind of standing around, as residents are known to do in villages and castle
Build a
towns.
trebuchet, assign a worker to
Trebuchet?
each workshop, and order them to create it. Similar to how you trained troops earlier.
Now, it's trebuchet, right? I don't think that's a for them to write. Yeah, I don't think that's like up for debate. I think it's trebuchet. So I don't know. That seems a little sus. A little bit sus that the voiceover is like very confidently saying it wrong. Different kinds of bolts. That's kind of cool. Ammo over fire ammo, which of course is more expensive. I see. Cool. So let's build just a normal one. Do I need to build? I guess just one, right? I mean, fuck it, I'll build two. Oh, I can't afford two. Never mind. Yeah, trebuchet. Yeah. So that's, again, I don't want to sound like I'm trying to be a shitter here, but I hear something like that and I go, it might be AI voiceover. Because AI doesn't always know when a letter is silent. Because, like, you have the rules of, like, certain languages.
Great.
So it's fairly
Now you
obvious.
can place
It's
a
just so, like, if you're
trebuchet
following
on
the
top of
rules,
the
that's
tower
one thing.
By selecting the tower and looking for the trebuchet icon.
Ugh.
Trebuchets require
Ugh,
ammo
I don't
to
like
shoot.
it.
You can see available ammo in the siege ammo menu at the top.
I know I'm being a shitter about it, but it's like, yeah, just those little nitpicks, right? I can't help it. You can place one on top of a tower, they say. So, add a trebuchet. And I'd build just the one, of course. Ammo to shoot, we have 14 right now.
Everything is in place.
So
for the
it extracted
final
it for me,
fight.
nice, and
This
plopped it right there.
would be the strongest enemy attack yet. That we should be able to defend
Yet.
ourselves.
That guy just get attacked by something? Oh, okay. Thought I saw one of the villagers, like, run out because he was getting attacked by something, but... That is going to be a stronger fighting force. Oh, shit. Hold on to your asses.
Workers to join the militia as a last resort to save our castle.
Call workers, so you can, like, form a militia as well if things get desperate. Killed one of our dudes. Seems like the trebuchet is doing a great job. I don't think it's friendly firing us. I think it's just killing them. I think. This big guy is just kind of effortlessly slapping them around like the shield full of arrows. He's out of there. Successful, but we lost some homies. That's that tutorial. There we go. Lost a couple homies, but killed the big boss.
Good day, sire. Today we'll go through some advanced city building features. Let's start with the tech tree.
Tech tree, I guess so leveling up, okay.
At the top left of the screen.
Or like upgrades and such. So the tech tree is top left. Here we go. Boop.
As you can see, there are many research paths that can improve our economy and army. Let's start with researching church tech.
Okay.
Churches, like taverns, will increase the mood of the nearby homes.
Mm-hmm.
Churches, however, have a much larger radius.
So you're gonna tell me that a church is going to get people drunk with positivity and faith in my ability to run the town. That's how it works. I mean, well, I guess churches, sometimes there's communion, there's wine with communion, so I guess there's that too. Anyway, so that is a more effective mood increaser.
We can build a church. You'll find it in the general tab of the building menu.
Okay.
Let's build it and hire a worker to work there.
If you build it, they will come.
People much happier.
And the plan is to make them come. Oh, I'm gonna make them come real good and loud and proud. So yeah, really good radius, they said. So we'll just put it, I guess, yeah, in the middle of this residential area. More residential stuff. It's near the better. Right there. Already have a not gold mine, but a sunstone mine. Farmland. The forest makes them feel good. There's baddies right there somehow over the water. I guess it's shallow enough. Just wade through it. There's a wolf den right there and also some horses. Gong. Churches have workers. Boop. Worker one, just one
You
worker.
can see the mood bonus from the church in the house menu. Select any house and hover your cursor over it for mood details. Later, you'll be able to place a library. Each
House
food
happiness.
source
And we also have the
generates
thing that
additional
displays here.
resources. For example, our wheat fields produce food and also generate wheat. Wheat can be used in a bakery to create food, or it can be processed into a flour in a windmill to improve the food output
Makes sense.
of the bakery. Let's research the necessary tech for a bakery production chain and the tech.
So I have more tech points. Oh, I guess it's not really tech points. It's just flat resources. So gold, wood, stone, that kind of thing. So bakery production, we say. Advanced agriculture, windmill, and bakery. I guess we need all three of these things. I can afford that one, and I can almost
Bakeries
precisely
and
afford that.
windmills can be built anywhere on your territory, but wheat fields should be placed on a captured cell with thin flowers.
Right, these blue boys. Wheat fields. So we just got to build one more. Get it like side by side. Not quite. But I can do one of these. There we go. Get that one going. Windmill and bakery. Windmill. Looking to see if there's like any mention of how it would affect happiness levels, that kind of thing. Anywhere on your territory. Yes, I guess probably it doesn't really matter too much. I guess ideally someplace with not too many obstructions. Like that. That go in there, and then a bakery. Bakery should be like in town, right? That makes the most sense. I mean, who's gonna not want to live next to a bakery? I guess living next to a windmill, I guess some folks might be bothered by that, but living next to a bakery, like that's only positive. Only positive vibes there. Put that right there. House a windmill worker. A miller, if you will. Oh, and also these guys. Are the people? I have exactly enough people.
3 wheat fields generate just enough wheat for a windmill to process it. This can then be used by a bakery to create a lot of food. You need to upgrade the windmill and bakery for this to work at maximum capacity.
I like the voiceovers are getting quieter.
This is the best way to generate food.
As I've like raised the audio, they've gotten sleepier somehow. All right, so we got to upgrade some things. I have a decent amount of stone. That's this guy. Let's see. Oh, the workers, right. Okay, not too bad.
You can see food production details on the top panel. How much food is
Looking good. Looking good, Hollywood.
There are many resources to manage. Sometimes you
A new
must
person,
purchase
Aurora.
stone, iron, food, or trebuchet stones. In this case, you can trade for them with sandstone.
Buy them, okay.
Search the necessary tech for this.
There's technology for that
Trade
purchase,
tech
and that
requires markets
is
and caravans to be researched first.
these things. Resource
These include
exchange.
Additional sandstone, as natural sandstone sources are limited. You'll need a large amount of sandstone to expand your city
Need the
and
monies.
support your troops.
Generates income. That's kind of cool. Okay. So we probably need all 3 of these. So I'll get that one. Yes. Oh, we start with this one, I see. Then that one, and then this one. Perfect. Okay.
There are deer spawn inside our territory. We should start hunting them. As with wheat, This will not only give us food, but also deer leather that can be sold at the market.
But deer leather.
You can see the
Leather.
Hunter's Hut resource by selecting it.
We get a hunter's hut gun, which we've built before. And as long as it's in this general vicinity, it should twerk. Should twerk. And the nice little corner there. Boop, 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 boop. Doesn't have to be perfect, but relatively reasonable. Have a good night, Pyro. Thanks for popping in, bud. Thanks for popping. I know I started the stream a little bit later than I would have otherwise preferred, but nice. We got able to get some games in before it gets too late. Appreciate you popping in, bud. Then we need to hire the folks. Bing, bang, boom. I wonder if there's a thing that says how many, like, idle workers there are, because the population is not what I thought it
and
was.
assign a worker there. Deer leather will appear on
The market.
stall automatically. It's the only resource we can sell for now.
Build a market. Okay.
Markets are very useful for building a strong economy. They also produce more sunstone when placed closer together.
So, let's see. Build near a strong economy. Or no. Building a strong economy. Produce when placed close together. So lots of markets close together. So market district kind of thing is a good idea. So that all makes sense. I mean, building a market near the gold would be a little bit on the nose. But one potentially way to do it. I wonder if markets would have, like, if you have a bunch of markets next to, like, a city, to villages, or the houses rather, to residential areas, that they'd be, like, annoyed by them. Their people are loud and boisterous. So maybe, like, right her. We can kind of build, like, a row of them, maybe, or a clussy of them, like a little cluster of them. Build one more. I guess I could upgrade, but build a second one. So yeah, so it's kind of cool that overlap is pretty neat. Build another one right there. Yeah, I could, like, bundle them up nice and good. Like, you can build a third one right there, so you get, like, the double bonus. Amazing. Oh, it's yellow. It's cute.
Good job.
They're both markets, but
Markets. We can build a caravan
slightly different aesthetic.
also generate sunstone over time. Each caravan requires one horse. Luckily,
Caravan,
we have
okay.
horses right on our
Requires a
borders.
horse.
Let's expand our territory and build a trading post with a caravan.
Capture a cell with horses. Alright, I got the stuff. Bam. Build a trading post. So how do you... What I'm wondering is, by just having them in the cell, does that make them under our dominion? Or do I have to, like, tame them or something? Do I have to build something? Yeah, it just says build trading post, so maybe that's all we need. Trading post doesn't need to be near the horses or anything, just build it. With a caravan. I'm gonna assume that a trading post could be built pretty much anywhere. To me, it makes sense it would need to be next to the markets, but maybe not necessarily. Seems like this game has done a good job so far of, like, warning you when there's, like, some kind of synergy bonus thing. It's not just like you have to, like, memorize it. Send caravans. Yeah, so that's really what it's doing. It's like for sending stuff out. So yeah, so sure enough, I'll send one, or I'll build one rather. Oh, horses on top, yep. Kind of right there. A little bit concerned about that den of wolves. But I think as long as I don't wander into their cell, like, there's, you know, horses are staying put. The circle goes into my cell, but as long as they're not wandering into the cell and attacking the townsfolk, it's probably okay. Probably. I say probably, convincingly. So get the worker, and then build or buy a caravan. 100 wood, 300 gold, and 1 horse. I have... How many horses do I technically have? I'm not sure. I mean, there's this one here. I saw another one kind of wandering around. Yeah, there's 2 of them here. A lot of horse noises. Some good horse noises. What I'm gonna go and do is I have been kind of struggling with getting the AI voiceovers to not be like super quiet. I was gonna lower the other sound effects because some of the other ones are just a little bit too loud. So yeah, I don't really see a thing that tells me. Oh wait, no, flower, horses. There we go. All right, so there is a place that tells you what those, what I have of these resources. So I'll build a caravan or buy a caravan.
Now that we have a solid sunstone production, we can use the resource exchange menu on the left. Any resource can be bought or sold with sunstone. You might need additional food during the winter.
Real quiet.
Perhaps you would like to
Thank goodness for the
upgrade
text,
common items
which does help.
using iron. Resource exchange might come
More
in
food during
handy.
winter makes sense.
Buy 100 iron for now to get used to it.
Smithy, okay. This exchange might come in handy in different situations. Alright, so buy 100 iron. Okay. So wait, so yeah, hold on. I need to... Oh, this is the thing. Okay, so now we need 100 iron. Which is maybe not always a great way to do it. But yeah, just so you have it in a pinch. I was just gonna say buy 100 iron. Just so I'm clear... I'm not gonna have enough. Oh, but there. Okay, but we got the income. Okay, so we'll do 10 at a time. There we go. Now we got it. I was a little bit concerned, but now their income we're pulling in is enough. And suddenly winter.
Might be challenging during the winter. Also, due to the cold weather, people need coal to keep their houses warm. We'll need to research a technology to produce it.
Wheat does not grow.
And research the charcoal kiln.
People need coal. A horse on top of the house. You fucking know it. Or on top of the stable, I suppose, or trading post. Research. Oh, coal. Okay. Yeah, because these are no bueno, because we're like in hibernation mode. So,
Workers at the
charcoal kiln.
burn wood and produce coal. You can see how much you have of it on the top menu in the Special Resources tab. Let's build a charcoal kiln to keep our...
The burn wood to make coal. Got it, bro. Get that kiln going, baby. What's up, Meerkat? He says, 23,000 spent on the last Meerkat OnlyFans. Yeah. No, it, I promise the check's in the mail, Meerkat, aka Matt, and it's probably legit. Probably legit. The check probably won't bounce. You can probably trust me, maybe. Let's build the kiln next to, I guess, next to some wood. Burn wood, produce coal. You can see how much of it you have in your inventory. But yeah, do I build it near the trees? Or do I build it near houses because it will warm the houses just by virtue of it being near a kiln? Yeah, because you use the coal, right? Yeah. I'm just not sure what the radius thing is. I'm gonna assume. Okay, what's the circle thing? I just noticed that we're. Oh, is that like where they recommend you build it? Maybe. I just want the one. So I'll build it here. Yeah, maybe that's what that means. It's like a recommended spot, maybe. Freezing residence. Or yes, I understand that probably sucks. That's right, we played Frostpunk. There was one other game we played that was like a real-time strategy game. Much earlier this year, and I can't remember which one it was, because we spent a decent amount of time with it. 1 and 2. More 1 specifically. That was the other one. Now I got Frostpunk memories flooding back. We need... Oh, do I build another? I guess I could upgrade. the upgrade. Yep. And then we'll get some coal going. Now, I was hoping it would say, like, next to a kiln. Oh, actually, it might make people more upset. Resource extraction. Oh, shit, so I shouldn't have put it into the houses. Okay, so I guess you put it near the trees. I guess it would be nice to know, yeah, what does that radius mean? And what is the benefit? With the markets, it's super obvious. With the kiln, it was not so clear to me, like, yeah. So any sort of resource extraction station, don't build it near your house. Because that makes them sad. You don't want to make them sad. An achievement for a... Oh, well, that's because it's a tutorial, but yes. 50 residents.
Towers and gates. Walls are very useful. They can protect our city from enemies, and we can also position archers on them. Let's research wooden walls in the tech tree.
Meerkat says, yeah, I have no idea how that happened, Alex. That was a weird thing that just happened randomly. No idea how that message would have been typed out. That was so weird. They're doing some D&D though, some DM shenanigans. Very nice. Oh, but you were a player this time, not a DM. I gotcha. That actually does sound... Oh, wait, hold on. Like being an actual brother. Right. Good for role-playing and also good bickering. Yeah, I could see it making for some interesting situations. Had a game going well before the 1 hour mark. Yeah, getting the ball rolling is sometimes a struggle when it comes to tabletop games. Like trying to get everyone settled, getting everyone to show up on time, getting it like, oh, all right, hold on, I gotta go. Like homie's running late because he's picking up food, and then they need to eat, and then the other guy needs to like pick up something else. Like, yeah, there's always delays inevitably. So yeah, getting the ball rolling that quickly is impressive. Hope it was a good one. I hope it was a fun one though. It's because yeah, you was the player or a player and not the DM. I know I think most folks that are DMs probably prefer to play, probably. But I do know of people that DM and they prefer to DM instead of playing, which is interesting to me. I don't have much interest in DMing. I think it would be maybe kind of cool, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, and there's an art to it that I'm not so sure I would excel at. Oh, yeah. Playing on Steam. Still, though, yeah. It takes some time to get going. Yeah, that is kind of how it goes. So we get wooden walls and palisades. We learned about palisades when we played Gourd, which was, I think, last year, actually. Yeah, 8 is a different... Yeah, they're very different kinds of deals. Very different kinds of deals. So we'll start with that one, then we get the walls.
Walls will
So the wood drips off my balls. That's right.
Walk around, but they don't like to do that for long. Sometimes they might attack our walls directly.
They would. Ha, they would, because it's made out of wood. Get some wooden walls going. We got a wooden wall. There we go. So they're kind of instructing us where they would recommend. And it kind of snaps to it, which is kind of interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can't build walls around here. I mean, the snapping is kind of curious. Kind of auto snaps. I wonder what dictates that. Turn the brain off, smack with big hammer, yeah. Or you know, different parts of the brain. But I know what you mean, yeah. As far as like storytelling brain. Storytelling brain gets to kind of take a chill pill at that point. Be on the back burner. We got the highlighted path. Oh, that was enough. Okay.
To position archers on a wall, you need to build a
Ooh,
ramp.
archers on the wall. That's
Place
cool.
the ramp next to the wall, then select and send archers to climb it.
Get a little ramp going. Excuse me. To build a ramp right there. And I got a whole dick ton of archers. Did I do it right? Do they know? Now they're going. Look at them go. So smart and studious. Yeah, no worry about tone of voice. Right. It's I assume a much more relaxing, probably. Hopefully more relaxing, especially with the right group.
Our archers gain an attack range bonus when shooting from the walls.
You look great, boys.
How they handle
Boys and girls.
the enemy attack.
Oh. And now it begins. Here we go. We get to see this massacre. Now, in the odd chance that somebody gets through the lines, do I have other fellas? I mean, some of them might get through, yeah. What else do I have for defense? All right, looks like they're like throwing rocks out of the window or something. They have a really good range. Very, very good range.
Our archers shot them all, but they can still reach our castle. Let's finish the remaining part of the wall to enclose it.
4 walls. The snapping is very convenient. Just kind of snapifies. Versus having to like line it up manually. This is a lot nicer. Of course, when you start expanding, that's where it gets trickier. Once you start, once you say like, oh, let's conquer a new zone or acquire a new zone, and then we need to like expand the walls around it. Then you have to demolish stuff and rebuild. Like the roads, it's a nice touch. I'm grateful that building stuff is pretty quick in this game. Sometimes that can take a while. Sometimes it can take a while. Now, the exclamation point, I guess, means, like, yeah, it doesn't have the worker on it yet. They're going. We can get more ramps as well. Follow the prompt for the tutorial to see, like, when they want us to get it. When and if. Forest. Now, I guess one tree is still considered a forest, so I guess you could technically leave. Yeah, sure enough, one tree is considered a forest. So if you wanted the mood bonus, just leave one tree. Make your... Oh, is it going away? It's going away. Is it still a forest, technically? I guess the tree stumps. The presence of tree stumps means it's still a forest. Kinda, sorta. Still counts. Look at that. Look at that, we got a nice little...
Our castle is
nice little
enclosed in walls.
little
No
wood
one can get
wall
in,
condom
and
for
no
our
one can
village.
get out.
Castle,
I
town.
think we should build a gate so that our lumberjacks can still reach trees in the nearby forest.
No one gets in, no one gets out. Okay, we will build a gate. I'll be a good boy. Not gonna do it. I figure somebody has to, like... wait, is it going? Did I do it? I guess I didn't. Okay, let's try again. So click. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, there. Okay, now I was like, I was unclear when it was like actually selectable. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the UI was being a little bit confusing there. All right, so the gap is open now, and now a worker will build it properly. What's this guy's deal? Resident? Oh, he's stuck. He's stranded. How the fuck do I get in? Well, you can get in now, but once the gate's open, you'll officially be able to get in. Yeah, that's why the UI took us a couple of clicks, but we got there. We got there. Does gates built to... Yeah, is there another place where I need to build one, or am I kind of allowed to make one myself? Or choose one myself? I'm guessing I can probably just choose any old place. I mean, logic dictates you should have one on the opposite side. It's kind of weird. You have to, like, click it. There we go. You have to click it, then like click away from it. It's kind of strange. So, yeah, your lumberjacks, that kind of thing. Yeah, that guy's doing his thing. I know if I press control... Oh, maybe not right now, but earlier if I press control, it shows the paths that the villains will take when they go to attack us. Like, click it a couple times, it's weird. I'm gonna build a gate. think the problem is that... Oh, there we go. The problem, I think, is that it's like I'm clicking behind. I think it was like the UI was... Like, it was clicking behind the UI because I kept clicking the houses and buildings underneath it. So it was a little bit weird. Here we go. Build one right here. He's going to do his thing. We'll move time forward. Oh, well, I was going to move time forward, but that works too. Look how the tree is just kind of snuggled in. I thought for sure it would have been knocked over. And it's raining. Raining cats and dogs. Speaking of dogs, any wolf dens out here? One out there. Look how big the maps are. You can zoom out. That is the maximum zoom.
There's an iron spawn right on our borders. Iron can be used to upgrade troops and craft siege.
Oh, that's iron. I thought it was like copper.
Let's expand our territory and build an iron furnace here. We'll need to research iron mining technology first, though.
Sounds good. Now that's right next to our gate, so we're all set there. So iron working. All right, good there. Iron furnace build. Yep. And it's got to be in the vicinity of... Yeah, that makes sense. In the vicinity of the mine. You got it. You got it. Oh, did I not do it? There we go. I didn't click it good enough. What's up, Farsight? Good to see you, bud. We are playing... Oh, I need 2 of them. Oh, no, I need the 2 workers. 1 furnace, 2 workers. To the tune of 2 girls, 1 cup. Or 1 girl, 2 cups. And that... If I'm doing the parallel. He said, I do have a distraction for you, Alex. I will accept the distraction once we wrap up with this tutorial, which I think won't be too long. In fact, this might be the last tutorial that I'll ever do in my entire life. No, that's a lie. I will pretty much always do the tutorial in video games like this, especially with like strategy things where I need to use part of my brain and not be a goober.
We'll need to research smithy and fire arrow tech for that.
Oh, smithy. Okay, cool. I'll research it. And there we go. And then fire arrows. Do I have the goods? I do. I do have the resources. Smithy. It's actually pretty cheap to build. And I don't think it needs to be by the mine or anything. It is loud. It's not good for folks living nearby, but that's fine. We'll build it next to... Yeah, was there anything else? Like this area over here is kind of industrial. We'll do like over her. This is nice and open. Kind of cool. We can actually have it snap to the roads. It's kind of neat. That's neato. That is neato. Farsight says, I don't mean to play this up too much, but it might be the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. Paraphrasing slightly. Farsight says, I'll remember this for the rest of my life as the absolute pinnacle of my existence. Again, slightly paraphrasing. Putting words in Farsight's mouth. I mean, I'm trying to put something else in his mouth, but he won't let me, so you know how it is. So we gotta do the upgrade, so I get 2 twerkers. Bam, bam.
Now that everything is ready, we can...
Everything is ready.
Select your troops, and in the unit selection menu, you'll see a list of possible upgrades.
Do I have troops?
All of our troops. I have a feeling that the enemies are preparing something special for tonight.
Something special? Is it romantic? Like a candlelight dinner? So I have military dudes. I just don't know where they are. Can I see how many I've selected, I wonder? Reinforced armor. Here, just like get them somewhere. Oh, it's these guys. Right. I'm dumb. Okay, it's these guys. Okay. You guys stay where you're at. I just forgot what I had. So reinforced armor and weapon upgrades. So armor. Okay, there we go. I was like, how do I tell when it's done? They're just putting on nicer armor. Good there, and then arrows. Yeah, not much of like a progress road, but that's fine. I like how the bows are kind of glowy. No, it's kind of cool. Magic.
Now, position your archers on the gate and prepare to fight.
Wonder if they will... I was gonna say, can they just go across? I guess it's not much faster to have them go down the ramp on this side, build them a separate ramp over here, and have them go across as the crow flies, versus just have them run around the perimeter. It's probably about the same amount of speedification. Probably about the same. Okay. And is it time for murdification? Is it time for fights? It just about is. They got a trebuchet, a ghost trebuchet.
Be careful. It can deal a lot of damage to our buildings.
Oh, it's a siege thingy. That'd be careful. I mean, I don't know if there's much I can do. I guess if nothing else, I could have them attack this dude specifically. Yeah, like ignore everything else, attack that one thing specifically. Ooh, that might actually be the game's way of saying like, oh hey, they're doing their thing. Can I move them across? Oh, they're not moving. There we go. Yeah, move them across and continue attacking. Now, the good news is now he's just kind of chilling. I figured he would like just keep going and like smack down like the town, like the houses and shit. I appreciate that they're just summarily ignoring me. Wait, how do I militia-ify the people? Free workers. Call it the militia. I do it? Here. The archers can only do so much. And well, actually, let's move these guys up. They can reach those last couple dudes. I think we actually got it. I think I will go ahead and turn off the happiness overlay. It's very helpful, but it's a little bit busy. Like it's kind of ugly to look at. And now we know we can just look at the happiness thing down here.
Some of our archers were killed or wounded. The icons popping up above units during the fight indicate whether a unit was killed.
Yeah, it was a little bit fucky.
Wounded units can
we did survive.
Hospital tent, while those killed will always be remembered. We'll have to train new units to fill our ranks.
All right, so we got here. So wounded units. Select army stats. I selected. I did the thing.
Let's heal our wounded units.
We need to research how to hospitalify people.
Workers in a
Hospital tent.
will automatically treat and heal wounded units. You can see the chance of a unit being wounded in a battle rather than being killed by selecting a hospital tent.
Right. That one there. Whole bunch of dudes got woundified. I guess I'll leave them up there for now. Need two twerkers. And then I think it said they'll automatically get them all set. Oh, never mind. I have to... Can I select the wounded people? Is there a way to tell? Super obviously? I guess just click at each individual one. Actually... Oh, it's probably not these guys. It's probably, like, the militia members, maybe? Yeah, it says there's 7 wounded. Or 6 wounded. Oh, no, okay, maybe they are going automatically. Yeah, oh, there we go, being healed. Okay, cool. So I don't have to manually select and say, go heal. They're wise enough to say, hey, both of my arms got cut off again. Maybe I should do something about this. Oh, yeah, the guy came back, yeah. the archers. So when the battle ended, I'm guessing the militia was smart enough to return. Or to unmilitiaify themselves. They'll be here for a little bit. Anything else? I mean, of course, the first thing is to, like, repair the buildings and rebuild the shit that got fucked up. What I'm a little bit unclear about is when I move the archers, the door opened and they just kind of waltzed in. I'm wondering maybe I shouldn't have moved them. Maybe you're not supposed to move them in that instance? Because, like, which is unusual to me. I figure, like, moving the archers made sense because they were gonna knock down that wall. And when that wall went, it was potentially gonna, like, kill some of the archers. So I was like, okay, move them over, but keep attacking. Yeah, maybe having enemies over that gate, like, automatically keeps the door closed. Like, maybe that's how that works. Or maybe the door just opens automatically because it got down to half health or something. I don't know. It seemed a little bit unusual. A little bit unusual. I like move things, move time forward. I can see those guys. Yeah, usually in these kinds of strategy games, there's like fast forward, pause controls. It seemed like if you hold down on this guy, it'll, like, at least sometimes it'll move time forward, but it's not working here. So maybe that's only in some, maybe that's a tutorial specific function. Anyway, we just have the one left. Or apparently two of them. But one left that the game cares about. These are guys that got wounded and not killed. And when they're killed, they're probably done. Probably dead-so when they're dead-so. Done-so when they're dead-so, even. Did Hobbit do good? Great. Oh my god. A whole bunch of guys just pooping out suddenly.
These troops will help you to defend the castle. I think
Castle.
the might use siege towers this time.
Yeah, he's probably right. He's probably right. They grunted in unison. So what exactly do I have right now? I have mostly, yeah, so archers and sword. Do we know where they'll be coming from? Let's see. We're thinking probably that direction, right? That's the expectation. So if that's what we're going for, they'll probably be coming through that gate then. So, get these guys and move them up over this way. Melee guys, be goddamn ready. And if that's not where they're coming from, I'm gonna feel like a dumbass. Yeah, I think the arrow means they're coming from right here, and these are like the highways they'll be taking. The AI, or like the enemy patterns, the movement pattern highways. Enemy bad guys are expected to go on. I mean, maybe they'll just go ahead and, like, just straight up break that wall down, or attempt to break that wall down. What I was thinking is that they would just go around and attempt to go through this gate here. You know what? Maybe what I ought to do, since they did say be ready for siege machines, siege shenanigans, maybe I should go ahead and, like, kind of shift everybody accordingly. The good news is we're, like, pretty close no matter how you slice it, so it's probably fine. Can I shut the door and upgrade it? Let's upgrade it.
With this siege tower, the enemies will be able to.
Oh, it's a siege tower, not just a siege destructy boy. Climb onto the walls. Well, that's lame. Attack that thing as best as you can, but I'm sure something will reach. Can I say attack that thing specifically? We don't do nearly enough damage. Yeah, we don't do nearly enough damage. Just kill whatever. Just kill whatever. And move these guys out. These guys ain't gonna be much for that. And actually what I'd like to do Oh, you probably can't build stuff in this situation. We do have a... Yeah, let's get them over this way. There we go. Oh, they're coming down. Oh, okay. I think they actually come down like that. Yeah, they're like jumping down. I see. I figured they'd go for the ramp. You can't build in this mode. It kind of makes sense, but it's like, yeah, it's like if there's something you kind of need at the last minute, got to deal with it. Yeah, so let's go over this way. So I can assist the rest of the boys. The knights are popping off. There we go. There we go. I mean, they're breaking some shit. They're breaking some shit, but I think we'll overall win. We have the firepower, kind of literal firepower. We got those fire arrows. Is that it? We survive the stuff? Or do we need to... I guess we need to break these things down. Put these guys back over here. Oh, no, there's more bad guys. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of awkward because like once they're that close... There we go, there we go. I don't know what those guys got stuck. Bringing up the caboose. That you have succeeded at the training. Good job. Winner is you. Siege towers destroyed. Moon archers killed. How many guys did I lose? We lost 6. 6 fellas. That was the last of the tutorials. So, did a decent bit to kind of get our wieners wet a little bit. And again, there is no like campaign mode. There's no story mode in this game. There's guided tutorials, and then after that, it's just free play. Or sandbox mode. But yeah, free play mode I think is like how it normally goes. Or there's a map editor, which is kind of cool. So you can like build your own maps. That's kind of neat. Exit to menu. Oh. Exit to menu. Oh, I can't? You can't exit a menu? What the heck? Exit game? Well, that'll just close the game, won't it? Huh. The game? I guess. Alright, yeah. I didn't want to exit the game. I just want to exit to the menu. Alright, well, while we're exiting to the menu, or exiting the game, rather, we'll go ahead and do Farsight's Redemption. Yeah, that was kind of strange. Why would you remove the ability to exit the game, or exit to the menu? I guess it's one thing if it's like a different EXE, but it wasn't, clearly. Weird, arbitrary limitation. Alright, let's see what Farsight's got for us. He says, it's my best work yet, Alex. Or repurpose the wounded, turn them into meat. That's some RimWorld shit. This game doesn't... This game is, I think, more focused on, you know, like the military... Well, I guess RimWorld, in all fairness, has quite a bit of depth when it comes to military tactics and combat. But, yeah, this game is a much smaller scale than RimWorld. And, of course... It's not really a colony management game. You could make the argument that it's a city builder, and yeah, I guess the big focus is like, for the daytime stuff especially, is how you build up the city stuff to like maximize happiness, maximize synergies. Whereas in RimWorld, it's more, I mean, yeah, happiness is important, but that's more on the individual level. Really just productivity and cleanliness and like things that are sensibly next to each other and sensibly configured. That's like the focus with RimWorld compared to this game, where it's a little bit more like the system's a little bit more obvious what they're going for. Resource manager, tower defense. Yeah, not a colony management, but a city builder, tower defense kind of thing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And this is a good image, Farsight. This is a good image. I learned this recently. Yeah, let me go and grab MS Paint. I know you can't see it yet. Go and grab MS Paint. Get all the goods. All the goody goods. This is a goodie. This is a goodie. A goodie, and it's going to make me giddy. Giddy with excitement, I say. So, this is a good image. I want to ask where you got this image, Farsight, but, you know, like a magician never reveals his tricks, the solution to his tricks, his secrets, I guess. And, you know, a dealer never, like, outs their source, right? They never, like That's confidential information, Alex. Come on. I'm not gonna out my meme deal. What do you think this is? All right, let me shrink this down. That I'll share my screen. There we go. Kind of Lords by default. All right, here we go, friends. Here we go. So Farsight, yeah, I see this, and I think two things. One, I think this is incredible. Is it your best work so far? I don't know. It's definitely up there. It's definitely up there. Also, I learned something recently, that there are animals with rectangular irises. Or pupils? Pupils. Rectangular pupils in their eyes. I don't think dogs are one of them. Of all things, motherfucking goats, apparently. Apparently goats have rectangular pupils. Here, let me do a quick Google search. Goat pupil. They have rectangular pupils. Yes. Yes, they fucking do. I had no clue. I had no fucking clue. I learned this recently. Look at that shit. Isn't that fucking weird? They're like little fucking like cylinder rectangle things. So weird. What the fuck? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's a snake. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, the cat, of course. There's fishy. Yeah, some of these things are obvious, but weird fucking rectangle eyes. That's so weird. I wonder why. Like, I'm sure there's probably an evolutionary reason for it. I've hung out with goats before. I love goats. I love getting to pet them. They're nice creatures sometimes. Like farm goats are usually pretty chill, but I guess I never looked that closely. I never looked that close. Yeah, his sources or gives credit. Creepy AF. It's fucking wild, man. It's fucking wild. Very strange. Very strange. And that's correct, Aaron. Yeah, we learned that during the Jackbox. We learned that not 2 days ago, but last weekend. I learned it recently. Find more goat bosses in Night Rain? I mean, you're not wrong. There's still so much in the Elden Ring and Dark Souls pantheon I've yet to experience. Yeah, when I see the dog's eyes, it's something kind of similar. It's like very blue, weird rectangle eyes. Very strange. He's got like the Sony monitor being reflected in his eyes or something. Very strange. I mean, there's other fucked up shit going on with this image, but that is one of many things that glances across my peripheral view as I embrace this creature. All right, friends. 3 minutes on the clock. I got this guy all nice and sensitized correctly. Just say as long as here we go. Yes, set it. I'm not sure why I have to resave it. That's kind of weird. There we go. So I got the 3-minute timer. There we go. Like the slit eyes are if they're awake at dusk and dawn. Evolution is never an absolute correct. Yeah, correct. Yeah, I mean, I guess goats would be awake early. That makes sense. For sure awake early and maybe stay up late. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't imagine them to be nocturnal necessarily. So getting up early, I could see that. I mean, of course, chickens, like, or roosters specifically, like to cock-a-doodle their doos at sunrise. But, yes, I guess I could see goats doing something kind of similar. No, I do like goats. I remember as a kid, my mom loves horses, and my mom likes to trail ride sometimes. And I remember as a kid, there was a trail ride place we would go to that was next to where my grandparents used to live, and they had, of course, a bunch of horses and some dogs and a couple of goats. And I remember there was this one goat in particular that was always very nice and very sweet. And if you like would go to give him pets, he would like lean into you. He would like lean into your hips and your legs as you were giving him lovies. So it's like goats can be nice. They're not always terrifying creatures. They can also be strange and a little bit fucking just alien. But it's like they can be nice, they can be cute and sweet, so they're sometimes good dogs. This, however, it's a dog frog, so a defrog. Anyway, MS Paint Challenge. We got 3 minutes on the clock. Let's do this thing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. So we'll do the snoot like that, and we'll get this little kind of egg. Well, not really egg, but just weird little shape. There we go. And then I'm going to cheat a little bit, give myself a little bit extra room. So I can do one of these guys. Little frog leggies, or frog footsies, rather. Frog tootsies. Yeah, looks good, looks good. Perfect in every way, just like all of my MS Paint challenges. They always end up so normal and so artistically sound and not fucked up and nightmare fuel-y at all. Yep, not have to worry. I realized I kind of didn't leave much room for the arm over here, but I think we have just enough room. We have just enough room for the little frog arm. Yeah, I think we can make that work. I don't know if I love how I've did like a weird right angle there. It's a little strange. A series of strange right angles. So I'll fix that real quick. There we go. Good enough, good enough. And then, so the snoot, kind of like, I guess that's actually probably pretty good. I'll go ahead and do this eye, which is a little bit squishified. Still gonna get the weird fucking rectangle thing. This one, a bit more round. Still weird fucking rectangle thing, of course. There we go. One of those two. There we go. And I'm gonna say it's gonna have a very pronounced snoot. This one. Very pronounced snoot. And just a little smile. A little grin. He's a happy dog. He's a happy doggy. Dog frog thing. I don't know if I'd be so happy if I was a weird dog creature frog thing, but he's just chilling. He's got like little eyebrows almost. Look at like the color pattern he's got. He's kind of got eyebrows. Kind of eyebrows. Kind of got like some brown here. Kind of like up that way. Some brown here. Yeah, it's like he has a very easily identifiable color palette, which is kind of neat. Cool. What else? What else? Let's start coloring things in and see what that gets us. See what that gets us a little bit. Good. Let's do all black. Let's do dark gray. I think the all black is like a bit much. Kind of starts to overwrite certain details. That and that is good. Yeah, it's like I wish there was like a shade in between dark gray and just straight matte black, but go, there we go. Okay. Weird light blue on the eyes. I'll do, I guess, the same color brown here, which is also kind of strange. Whoops. Then I will do that for the nosies. And then dark gray for the nostrils. There we go. There we go. That's something. That is a creature of all time. Oh, there. Okay, I lied. There's one last thing. One little bloop. Because that's the last leg. Last leg of the tour. There we go. It kind of looks like he has an ear. I hate to say it, but I've made him look like mischievous, like he's scheming something. This one looks innocent and pure. And like he would never harm anybody. He might creep somebody out, but he would never harm somebody. This one's scheming. This one is like scheming for something. It's an adorable and bulbous abomination. Yeah. Well, the one on the left, one on the right, I don't know. The one on the right, he's up to something. The one on the left though is pure and probably won't like rob a bank. One on the right though, he's no good, man. That's no good. All right, so now save it as a JPEG. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I'm just trying to save a picture of a god dang dog frog. Defrog. Or Fredog. Nailed it. 443. That means we're not too far away from our next jackpot. 444. Goddamn. There we go. And of course, as always, this goes through the Discord server. It's a sussy baka of a frog dog right there. Thank you to Farside for the redemption. This was a good one. Farsight's found some weird ones for sure. He's found some good ones for sure. This was a good one. Is it his best find yet? His best contribution yet? It's up there, but I don't know. It's hard to like make such confident claims so boldly. And by the way, it is in the Discord server. There it is for all to see. For all to see in all their glory. It's incredible. If you want to see more fucked up disasters like this one, just absolute monstrosities like this one, they're all in the Discord server. There's my socials page, has all my links, of course. All my social media, all that jazz, including the Discord server. And the Discord server has the weekly MS Paint Masterpieces channel. That's where all of our fucked up little MS Paint gremlins live and frolic and hopefully procreate together. Hopefully they're all just fucking each other senseless. Hopefully that frog dog thing is getting freaky with the anteater thing from a few weeks ago. And hopefully the weird Sonic baby is like eating all the hot dogs from the hot dog overflowing car from like a month or two ago. That's all I would ever hope for. It's all I would ever hope for. All right. And with that, sorry, hold on. I have to grab something because I know Aaron's still listening in right now, and he found an incredible shitpost the other day that I love. I just fucking loved it. And it's funny because I was going to send Helen and Aaron and I guess I still could. I know I posted in the Discord server I think the guy's name is Krobos, the YouTube pooper. The YouTube pooper that did a really good Sonic YouTube poop that I liked. Now, granted, it was like a year old when I discovered it, but still, I loved it. It's very good. And I was like, oh, I got to send that to Helen and Aaron. And then I was like, oh, shit, I forgot. These two are the experts when it comes to, like, weird Sonic shitposts. So there's a very real chance they're already quite aware of it. But, what I will say is Aaron shared this to the Discord server, and I love it. I love it more than I should.
Oh yes, I'm getting saved. Thanks so much, I was so cold. I really appreciate you.
Yep, there it is. It's great. It's a good time. The Be Gentle Scoob one? Yeah, I had to scroll past that one. I had to scroll past it, and I was, like, reminded of its existence. I didn't want to be reminded of it. I try to forget. I just try to forget these things. But... But yeah. Yeah, I was, like, scrolling. I was like, I don't need to be reminded of that one. Just keep going. 2000 shitpost. You're not wrong. What's up, Chuck? Good to see you, buddy. Beautifully drawn. Thank you. Shout out to Farsight finding a good one for us. Was this a meerkat? No, this was a goddamn Farsight. This was a goddamn Farsight. I love the fucking arms. They're so stupid. Good lord. What a disaster. Absolute disaster. Now, because I'm a generous hobbit, and because I'm not one to tease, I'll show you that video. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because it's like a 7-minute long video. I'll show you my favorite part. It's not this one. You'll be happy to know a lot of the times I will show Gracie like the really funny things on the Discord server. And she can tell I'm about to show her something because I'll be on my phone and I'll start giggling, and I'll be like, "Oh no, honey, no, I'm looking up. I'm getting caught up on important business. It's for work. And I'm like, I'm clearly like looking up stupid shit, or I'm looking up the stuff, or I'm watching the stuff you guys send me. And I showed her this one, and she just looked at it and like didn't react, and just looked back. And I was like, wait, just so you're clear. It's introduction to analysis. And she goes, oh, okay. I think when she first saw it, she just saw that and said, I'm good. I don't need to read anymore. I was like, wait. Oh, come back. I promise it's not weird. I mean, it is weird, but oh yeah, I like this guy. I like that guy. Anyway, yeah, what was the thing? It was, I think I posted it, didn't I? I guess I could look it up real quick. Yeah. Crobo. Yeah, that's the guy. So I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but I'll watch a little bit of it.
Look, Sonic! There's people in their underwear!
So Smiling Friends is in it. Is this the part? Yeah, this is the part that everybody likes.
Yes, it's good. Speeps, it's double mint gum. When chewed, it's food. Behold, 1,000 cereals. I collect cereals. It took me 9 years to collect the cereals. Yum yum cereals. Good. Congratulations.
Good.
Shut up. Sus. Fuck Steven Universe.
Look, Tails, there's Captain Rescue.
So, you know, not everybody loves YouTube poops, right? Not everyone's down for it. I enjoy. I love a good YouTube poop. I love getting a good poop. I love getting a good poop. I love getting pooped real good. No, I love a good YouTube poop. And it's like a certain flavor of like internet humor that, yeah, not everyone responds to necessarily, but I'm very much into it. Very much into it. Oh, I have to relaunch the game. That's right. Because when you what was it? It was because I tried to go into the editor, and then you can't just exit the editor and go back to the menu. You just have to close the game. Yeah. Now I know why. I understand why not everybody enjoys them, but like I said, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. They're so fucking chaotic and weird. And I mean, well, that's the thing though. There's like kind of not as good YouTube poops. There's some that are just so-so, and then there's some that are incredible. There it goes. So that's the thing. You have to like kind of know where to look. All right, let me grab one thing real quick. It got confused when I closed the game earlier. I didn't want to close it, I just didn't really have a choice. When I went into the editor, what I was trying to do is I was trying to demonstrate that there is no campaign mode, so to speak. But there is the just like the standard mode. So we did all the tutorials, knocked out every single tutorial, and now we're gonna try free play mode. Sandbox mode is cool, but that means no combat, no resource constraints. We'll do like standard like just try the game out for a bit. The world name, just name it after myself, and castle on a hill, map type. Sure, yeah, default sounds good. Combat difficulty, yeah, middle. I mean, am I a veteran? Am I a knight? I tend to be not great at these kinds of games, so we'll stick with the default. Standard, yeah, I'll be real boring. Start me up. Once you start me up, I'll never stop. What are you gonna do? Poop in silence like some fucking murderer? That's right. When you're pooping, you gotta make it an enjoyable situation. Shit as loud as my anus will allow. What was that one graffiti on like a bathroom stall where it's like, do you want to be a girl that poops or a bitch that shits? It's like, hell yeah, I want to be a bitch that shits. Hell yeah, not just some fucking normie. All right, so sure enough, now you can pause. Now you can pause. There is indeed fast forward time as well if you want to like hurry things along. That's cool. Build the castle. The castle's gonna be on the hill, right in the middle, real easy peasy. I'll be a bitch that shits. That's right. That's how I feel, Meerkat. That's how I feel. Quote, add the first Meerkat. Ha, you fell for my trap. Actually, that's a lie. Meerkat will wear that badge proudly. And thank you, Chuck, for that cheer. He said, tell Bonifer I love her. Yeah, yo, she's been so, like, cuddly lately because it's starting to get a little bit colder now. And we did buckle. We did turn the heat on, but we don't have it very high, so we have a little bit of heat on, but not much. So like so Ferret is extra cuddly, Bonnie's extra lovey-dovey right now, so it's nice. It's nice. That's like the one thing I like about winter. I'm such a fucking Scrooge when it comes to this time of year, but I will acknowledge cuddly animals or cuddly animals being more likely to be cuddly helps make it more tolerable. Thank you, Chuck, for that cheer, though. It was very nice of you, buddy. Chuck was being super generous, hitting us with a bunch of the combos last time as well, so yeah, I do appreciate you, bud. Spooky dooky creepy pee-pee vibes. I like it. I like all these things. He says, it was a trap, but I'll accept it. I'll accept it. You earned it well, my friend. You earned it well. All right, well, let's get some of the usual kinds of stuff. Let's get some more wood going. So we do have some millulars. A vital resource. But it's loud and makes people angry. Well, first we need to claim this land. So I shall claim this land. Yes. And then I'll go ahead and... thing going. Blam. I'll just kind of get in this little corner right here. Kind of snuggled in there. Oh, I didn't mean to knock that one down, but that's fine. It's fine. I appreciate you, Chuck, popping in here. Also, shout outs to Aaron and Chuck. We get to hang out with those two cool cats this coming Saturday. This coming Saturday, we're doing like a trivia thing. That'll be a fun time. And we're gonna do so good. We're gonna do so good. We're gonna be so smart. Let's also get some houses built. Get some houses built. We'll probably just build them around the castle. I like kind of do them like side by side like this. Really cool if I could. Oh yeah. I think what I'll do is I'll do those two right there, and then I'll do like zoop. Make the noise. You have to make the noise or else it doesn't count. I'll kind of go zoop. And again, I was saying how it's like it's probably a little bit frustrating for those who get OCD about like how these things get placed, because there's not really a grid that you snap to in this game, for better or for worse, and that means that you inevitably have those moments where it's like, oh shit, it's like a little bit off, but just roll with it. I like to think that leaving a corridor like that's a good idea. I tell myself it's a good idea. Got the boys going. We got some houses built up. Good shit. We got the one... Oh, is he... Oh, no, he is moving. Okay. We're at 0.25. Is there a point... Can I, like, go a little bit faster? Oh, we just got some free military boys. Cool. Unexpected, but... Alright, I'll take it. Free space. Okay, so actually, we don't need this many houses, but we got it built up. We got it built up, man. Thank you. That was a pretty recent one, as I recall. What's up, Jorf? He says, how's the kingdom? Well, I don't know if you've played this one. I can't remember if I saw it on Steam, if this is one you had played. It's pretty cool so far. We just did all the tutorials, and now we're starting like a normal play, just for funsies. Just to kind of see what the happy haps are. This, of course, this doesn't really have like a campaign. So we're just kind of doing the free play mode, just kind of hecking around. This game did just recently hit its 1.0 release, which is exciting. They're in that sweet, sweet 1.0 state. Caring for animals, not an easy job. 1 per cell, they say. So a farm would be helpful for sheep. So if I were to acquire this zone, except, yeah. I think we have the resources for it. So let's go ahead and get that going. And then build a farm there. Now, will that provide food? I assume that it would. I mean, we definitely know a wheat field. Maybe I should just do a wheat field. Except we don't really have any wheat growing areas. I guess I could do a hunter thing. Hunting something. Except these are cows. Well, that for sure should create food then. Let's build a farm here for shoresies. And assuming that creates food for us, we could probably build a second one over here. Now, it's good to see you, the dwarf. Yeah, this is Becastled, and I think it had been in early access for a while, but now it is it hit its 1.0 release fairly recently. I want to say like a couple days ago. Emailer gave us a review key, which was nice. And yeah, we're trying it out for the first time. The tutorials were, I think, pretty informative. These guys all set up. We're starting to get some residents now, which is nice to see. So no overcrowding for us. We still have a decent mix of wood. So what I could do... Let's see, how much is the church? I know that's like a big... That's a helpful thing. Builder's Guild. Let's see. Well, there, yeah, there's the church. So we'd have to start with Stone Quarry, which we'll want eventually. Let's go and build a tavern now. Let's do it. Get that tavern going. Helps to kind of offset some of the less than savory aspects of crowded living we're in right now. Not terrible. It kind of infringes a little bit on the farmland area, but I guess it's not the worst thing ever. Actually, we're not really doing well enough with food production. This is making food. Okay, cool. So let's build another one of those over here before I get too silly with other priorities. So another farm over yonder. Yeah, I figured it like a farm has to make food. That's kind of by definition, but I wasn't exactly sure how it's going to play out. Oh, it's maybe, I was like, it's being weird about placing these things. Maybe it's because I can't overlay it on top of the sheep. Oh, the wolves are sneaking in. I'm surprised these guys didn't go to attack them. I guess there is, wait, actually, yeah, where is the wolf den? Oh, he's down here. So how he wandered up here is kind of beyond me. I'm surprised he wasn't, like, defending himself. He was just kind of vibing. Oh my god, yeah, they're just kind of hanging out. The wolves are just kind of vibing. That's a little bit weird. Let's also get a hunter's lodge. Hunter's hut. Hunter the hut. That right there. That one going as well. So we're now we were kind of getting close to running out of food, but now we're actually on a positive upswing. And then, oh, there they're going. Just need you to intercept so the archers don't get fucked. Still got. Oh, but he could be rescued maybe if I had hospital services. Well, can I get? Let's see. Where's the hospital tent? Is not like a base level thing. It's the thing. It's the thing you have to like invest into, kind of, sorta. And this is, I think, the extent of the tech tree. I don't think there is like additional tabs or anything. So like some things in this game are a little bit more simplistic compared to other games we've played. We played the Wandering Village that had a pretty impressive tech tree. Of course, there's Frostpunk. Frostpunk is kind of its own thing, honestly. Frostpunk is kind of its own monster, and that game is like incredibly complicated with its systems and very dense, and of course completely unforgiving. A very well-made game for sure, but yeah, not for everybody. Not for everyone. I'll take this as a sign that I shouldn't bother looking into the medical tent, because I can't fucking find that thing anywhere. Watch it be just staring me in the penis. Training area. I'm gonna feel real silly if it's just super obvious and I'm just the doofus. Mansion. Yes, just build the mansion. There's hospital tent. Cool. The stone quarry. Yeah, we couldn't afford it now, even if we wanted to. Yeah, it's difficult as fuck. It's a very well-made game, and it's like appropriate. It's on brand with its level of difficulty. Like, it makes sense given the setting, but it's still brutal. It's still rough. All right, what else was I considering? A tavern. That's right. Tavern. I've kind of like made a weird thing for myself where I can't really get it to cover everybody. Actually, if I kind of got on the side... Oh, I don't really have much to defend with. The sun is setting soon. Maybe the other way? Sun is setting soon. Oh, shit. I think we'll be okay. Crap, I was kind of hoping to get that built. As we do have these boys... They coming from? Coming from just there. I have my one archer. That one wolf killed. Very brutal, very mean. Yeah, let's get even closer. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. Oh, God, the one wolf. Jesus, these fucking wolves. We're gonna have to, like, go on a wolf campaign here, man. There we go. And the tree... Oh, that's kind of cool. The trees regrow. That's kind of neat. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this wolf camp that is just kind of gonna continue to menace our workers as they keep just wandering up and getting hungry. So we're gonna have to up our military forces significantly if anyone is to stand a chance. In the meantime, did that last archer get murdered? I think he did. I think the last archer got. Right, so, oh, whoops. What did I do? Oh, okay. I didn't mean to grab those guys. I guess when you do the click and drag select, the box select, that means you'll grab anything in the vicinity. Better for worse. So let's try and get this thing going. There we go. Good enough. Everyone gets a benefit. That's nice. And as far as like main like needs, wants and needs are concerned, I would say the military needs to be the next thing. So melee and archery, yes. And we should have like a designated zone for that. Let's have it be down here. I'm clear as like that little. I guess that means that's the entrance. That's what that means. And have it be that, and then archery range because I got all the archers. Well, I didn't kill the archers. I just made military tactics decisions that led to their untimely demise. Totally different. Yeah, you're not wrong, Farsight. That is an accurate summary of the Frostpunk experience. Yeah, it's a good game. It's a very well made game, but man, oh man, it's fucking brutal. Put it nicely. Oh, we need the stuff, by the way. I'm gonna capture this, and then we need to build a. Is it under food or oh, it's under resources. I don't have the wood for it though. This fucking wolf. Again, just menacing our shit here. I do not much appreciate. Takes gold to build an army. Like 2 to replenish the dudes that we lost. Sunstone worship. Probably building it on a bit of a on a slope like that won't be a problem. Yeah, we might have to wage a bit of a campaign against the wolves pretty soon here. Now the thing is, we know that the bad guys will eventually start attacking from like certain zones. So the thing though, like, yeah, it's like if there was a way, I guess that's the thing, eventually there will be situations where bad guys will attack from, you know, from this one, for instance. So they'll have to go through the wolf den. Then maybe we could use that to our advantage. I don't know. It's not much. It's not much to go by. Why is the building not under construction anymore? Oh, I think we don't have enough people. Not enough people, yeah. For one thing. How about this? Training ground. What's something where I could spare the people? Oh, here we go. There he's going. Yeah, don't let them get the archers. There we go. Yeah, the melee guy should be in melee range. There we go. Perfect. Good job, team. And they just spawn a new one, I think. I think just one just pops up right afterwards. We definitely need more folks. Our overall happiness rating is +5, so we're good. We're good. I will feel better once we have some income. There we go. So get that going. And it's folks. Now we have a positive monetary rating, not a negative one, but a positive one. I would say like a little hospital area would be nice. And I need to research it first. Let's go ahead and do at least the first part. Because that's the hospital tree. Yeah, so that'd be 100. Let's make that happen. Now that would of course mean stone would be next. That's iron. Stone one right there. I can claim it. I don't have the resources to claim it. Wait, gotta get a little bit more wood before we can claim that shit. Can I repair this thing? I mean, not that it's a huge priority, but eventually it'd be nice. Assemble. Oh, here we go. Repair ruins. Well, I wouldn't call this a ruin, but yeah, if there was repair building, you can build roads as well. So they're just gonna keep doing this bullshit, aren't they? Just keep wandering on in. Alright, this guy's being pretty chill about the whole thing. Handling it fairly well. And then there we go. They start doing their thing, and they defend the archers bravely. And there we go. Alright, so get 2 more swordsmen. Oh, no, oh, I'm lacking the funds. I wonder if there's another gold mine. Sun token worship station. Not too far from here. That's a thing. That one's not too far. The wood, though. Oh, now I might go ahead and do is build another sawmill pretty soon here. Fucking guys are harshing the vibes. That is illegal. That is illegal vibe harshing, bro. And we killed them before they could even get close. Alright, that was easy. They won't always be so easy, though. They'll eventually start going meaner on us. In fact, we can see it's a slight uptick from 2 to 3. So there's a little bit more the next run. The next round, that is. Right, so yeah, I think I'm gonna build another sawmill. Or yeah, sawmill, yes, another sawmill. What I might even do, you know, the phrase you gotta spend money to make money. Alright, so we'll capture this one. I will do both things. I'll build another sawmill. Say rot. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem. Let's do, or I changed mine. Let's do the, whoops. Do the stone quarry first. Oh, they can just pop up? You can just do that, bro? You can just get, like, wander up like that, dude? That's a little bit weird. I thought for sure they'd have to, like, go around, but no, they just kind of, like, teleport up the hillside. These wolves are wilding, man. What in the world? It's fucking wild. I'll put that there. And then that will inform where the sawmill goes. Could snuggle it in here. That'd be super cool. Snuggle it in there. There we go. That'll help with wood production. Very good. Very good. Some stone coming in hot will be helpful. That will ultimately allow us to snuggle in and get this extra gold. Because, yeah, we're acquiring it at a pretty low rate. I mean, we don't really need it immediately. It's not a huge emergency, but it would be a nice to have, as they say. Wolves are still being annoying. And we're apparently scaring them off. Strangely effective. We're just surrounded by these, like, by these wolf dens that just keep popping out more wolves. Practically next door to us. It's just very rude. Get another archer. Of course, it costs a lot of our money. I guess military stuff is the only thing that costs. Well, that's not true. Upgrades also cost money. Speaking of, so I'm going to capture this one. And do I have the goods? Not yet. But fairly soon. Oh, I need to stack this thing. I don't have the workers right now. And that's an issue. Well, I say that. Oh, there we go. No, hold on. Do I not have the workers? You're a resident, but you have... Yeah, okay, he has a workplace. Okay, cool. He has a workplace. It's the tavern, probably. What I could do is maybe... Yeah, so I see we're kind of lacking. I'm gonna say just one worker here. And... Oh. Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, maybe having another worker here would help increase. Oh, yeah, that helps a lot. Okay, well, that's helpful then. I still would like to get this one as well. Yeah. We're doing pretty okay on food. So maybe we'll take one of the hunter's hut spots off. Now he's going... Where's he going? He wants to work at... Oh, he wants to become an archer. You know, can I cancel that order? Oh, shit. Right click. There we go. Right click cancels it. And what's that? Oh, man. No, I kind of changed my mind on that one too, actually. There we go. Right click. Yeah. I'll admit, I kind of set those. I set it and forget it. All right, so now he's going to be working, I guess, building these things up. Yeah. I think that's where he's going. Yeah, get these things built. Okay. We have a lot more money now. But yeah, but manpower is our struggle right now. At least we're able to kill the wolves without putting the dudes in danger. That's kind of cool. Look, all the wolves are... Well, not all of them, but a bunch of them have just kind of taken damage or just organically. I'm surprised taking damage doesn't cause them to go aggro. Taking melee damage makes them go aggro. But range damage does not, which is a little bit surprising. Let's get some more houses built. I bet that would be a boon. A boon for us. Well, spirits. Is there a way to get, like, bigger houses? I guess you can upgrade the houses. I guess that's really bigger houses. A mansion. Ooh, that's expensive, though. Oh, mama. Yeah, that's expensive. Stairs would be cool. Oh, hospital tent would be cool. Should be nifty, but I can't afford it. Yeah, a lot of these things are nifty, but I can't afford it. So let's just build more houses. Build one there. We'll eventually want to build a church. Exclamation point means the barns are full. Build more. Build more barns. Or upgrade the barns, I suppose. Do we get this thing built? I think all the things are built, so I'm gonna say yes. Waiting for a worker. Which will become available soon. Some stone coming in hot. That does bring in more peeps. Means we're gonna build an or let's see, how much stone do I have? One. I have one stone. But now that's gonna start upping the ante. So yeah, how much does it cost to upgrade a house? 15. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm gonna build one more house. That time is approaching pretty soon, and yeah, the wolves are just kind of wandering around, letting themselves get blasted by arrows. That's an odd oversight. I don't know. I mean, I'm also surprised, but grateful they're not attacking the villagers. They'll attack military, but they won't attack the villagers. I know which direction they're going in. They're really fast, too. Intercept accordingly. To the knights, I think, which are a little bit more juiced up. Ah, never mind, they're full of shit. Oh, right, yeah, knights, for some reason, they do more damage, but they have less armor, which is kind of opposite from what I would expect from knights. All builtified, very nice. Are there names for the workers? Oh, that'd be nice if they were, like, named or something. That'd be kind of neat. That's okay. Alright, so I will build this one back up. The sawmill. We need the sawmill, but I'll build it. Get a second guy in the stone quarry. Was there something else that I took down by 1? It was maybe one thing I diminished. I guess I have 2 sawmills with 1 person each. Barns are full. Oh, right, because that is technically a barn. Wait, I built a barn there? Huh. I know I built a barn, not a farm. An additional barn. Can I build barns? I can build farms. Huh. I guess I don't know. I guess maybe it's something I have to unlock. Okay. Well, anyway, so we have a lot more gold now. Twitch integration, that would be very fun. Dwarf, what's the phrase? He yearns for the mines, dude. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, I like it when games do that. I like it when it does Twitch integration in a way that is very non-intrusive. A very non-intrusive Twitch integration where it's like the chat can't like vote to fucking like send a meteor into your village. I mean, those games can be fun, but I am, especially if I'm playing for the first time, I'm less liable to try them. But if it's something fun, like, yeah, you name your villagers after the homies, it's like, sure, that sounds great. Speaking of sending shit into the fucking village, that's scary. Upgrade this guy. Let's get some houses upgradified. Because that will indeed bring more folks to Wolf. Almost get zapped. Well, I appreciate the lightning storms, reminiscent of the flash storms from RimWorld. Take a drink every time I mention RimWorld. That happened a lot. For more tech point thingies. Yeah, we definitely need more stone for the hospital tents, which would be nice. When it's every couple minutes, yeah. I mean, I know some games let you change the frequency of it, but yeah, sometimes it's like a little bit much. And also sometimes it's like, you know, you'll have viewers, but not everybody wants to be actively participating in the voting. Like, I don't know, it can be a bit much sometimes. Jorf, I'm sure you've played Noita, so the Noita Twitch integration is a good example of that, where like the default stuff is fun, but it can be a bit much, especially for players like still kind of learning the ropes. By the way, there are some cows over here, so we could capture that zone. We do have the stones now. We got the stones for it. I should maybe focus a little bit more on military situations. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, give me 2 more archers and 2 more sortie boys. Have everyone kind of wait in this little pile here. Trained up. Still have quite a bit of gold. And do I have what it takes? Oh, it's 50, not 40. There we go. Now that wolf actually might get angry. Because the melee guys might be close enough. Or not. Oh, now they're getting angry. So yeah, sometimes they do get pissed. Very strange, very strange. So it's kind of inconsistent behavior. Yeah, this one will wander up next. Like clockwork. Maybe what I should do is I should just have the archers right here. So that, like, that way they can get the wolves and not piss off the other guys, maybe. Factory. Hospital tent. Herbalist is up next after that. The church would be helpful. I think the church might be something I'll save up for next. Yeah, now they are going. So yeah, for a while there, they were ignoring the range boys. Not so much now. So I'll have them like shield the rangy boys in the meantime. Hospital tent, military, bunnies, and it's yeah, I'll just set it next to areas, training camps. Yep. That built up. And then I think it said it was 50 stone, I think. And I think... Ooh, what I might also want to do is maybe do the upgrade. Let's see. Unless I can get more. Yeah, we already have max workers there. We'll eventually need more food production too. I'm seeing that we're not really keeping up with demand. Well, we are keeping up, but only barely. Get those guys in. We have a couple of dudes. Him going, get him going. And then, yeah, I think I will indeed build another farm. Let's capture this zone. Turn that into a farm. Or build a farm there, that is. Like so. Cows or sheep? Those are cows, right? Those are cows. I would have felt really silly if they weren't. Getting that going. The dudes will be coming from down here. There will be more of them. We'll be ready for them. Actually, we can like position accordingly. They'll have to go around like a bunch of foolish fools. We can maybe even snipe them from afar. Knock a bunch of shit down once they pop in. Where are you guys going? Don't engage by yourself. Actually, yeah, just drag them away. Just draw them. Yeah, just draw their fire. Draw the enemy fire. I can probably take it down to just one hospital worker. We don't have that much wounded on a regular basis. That'll help kind of shore up our need for more food. And then I think they said to build the church, or to unlock the church. Okay, it's 50, not 40. That'll take a good chunk of our monies, but we have a decent bit of income. We can make another money generator if we really needed to. These two. And some more food for us. Well, the blood moon will be happening pretty soon, won't it? Day 5, yep. Increase the enemy attack force. From there. So that will be a bit of an increase. Excuse me. So maybe I should not spend my money and my stone on happyfication and focus a little bit more on militaryification. So we'll upgrade those two. Which means now we can do... Well, actually, it's still just archers and swordsmen. But now we can say... Wait, no, hold on. Yeah, so what did that do then? Not upgrading... Oh, is production cheaper? So what I was hoping to do is I was like, do the thing where it gives us, Oh, you have to research things like fire arrows. Right. Right. Yeah, you have to research pikemen and all that. Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. I was all excited. Okay, so I don't know what upgrading those stations does. Maybe it just makes them more efficient. Or maybe it still, like, helps. Maybe it still helps getting your guys built more sturdily. Your shop. Bakery. Yes. Repair damaged buildings. Yeah. Oh, I see. Looks like there's a maximum of... Yeah, build an additional warehouse. Oh, you can build a warehouse. You can build the barns. Right. You see... So let's see. Let's see. Are barns in here? Somewhere. Hospital, churches. Oh, here we go. Yeah, warehouses. Yes. And barns are probably... around here somewhere. Food storage, basically. Advanced agriculture. Greenhouse. Taxes? Why would you want taxes? No, I know what they mean. As a source of income. Maybe we already have barns unlocked and I just never noticed it before. That is entirely possible. I possibly already have it. I'm just a doofus and I didn't notice it. Gladly accept that. I will take the warehouses though. Yeah, wood, stone, and iron. Very nice. Time for some military stuff. Yeah, that's kind of that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I was trying to focus on by like spending my resources buffing up the military stuff. Got a ways to go before the next military thing happens. The wolves I'm actually not as worried about, strangely enough. We'll eventually want to clear them out, eventually. But for now, they're not being overtly stupid, just a little stupid. Build a barn. Not for sure. Tavern, there's the Builders Guild. Builders Guildbers. Resources? It's under resources, dude. That's why I didn't notice it. Okay, now I understand. Probably doesn't matter where we build it. So I'll build it. This little farmland over here. I think that makes plenty of sense. The one. Right. Alright. Come on. Or I'm actually might get horizontaler. Oh, hello. Horizontaler, please. There we go. Yep, get that one built. And we have so much wood, and we have a lot of wood income. Wood incoming. But it's under resources. I will also build a warehouse. Right. And then another barn too. Why the hell not? Why the heck not? There we go. That's good. Got a pretty good amount of money. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I'd maybe be able to unlock more military things. But I think what I'll instead do is get 2 and 2. I call it 3. We should have time to get them built up. Watching. Yeah, so I don't have an explanation for why the wolves get aggro on taking damage sometimes, but not always. Best I can figure is maybe the archers are like in that sweet spot of a distance where they're close enough to be to reach them with their damage, but far enough away to be outside their like detection radius or something. That's best I can figure. That is the best I can figure. Oh, do we not have the peeps? We might not have the peeps. Oh, because nothing's getting built, yeah. Yeah, you know, I think the sawmill situation is overkill. So let's just decommission one of the sawmills. Actually, it occurs to me. Finish one of the sawmills, and then I'm gonna say we definitely need to build more houses. Or even better, I can upgrade them. Upgrade some houses. Bam. And that's instantaneous. Look at that. Look at them apples. And I'll also upgrade this one. More tavern peeps. That does a pretty generous increase in our population, which means now we got more peeps for workers, and building things, and being military. I wonder, do these guys, do they look any different? Do they equip any differently? The previous guys? No, I think it's just, yeah, it makes them generate military boys quicker or more efficiently, and you can get more of them built up at a time. So there's 3 slots instead of just the 2. So there are benefits for sure. There are benefits. There we go. You can actually do even a tier 3 upgrade with the houses. That's kind of cool. The food is still doing okay. We're getting that thing built up. They're going to be attacking from down here. I'll go ahead and approach accordingly. It'd be really cool if the wolves would kind of hang out around the same time. That'd be real neat. Actually, you know what? For that, I kind of don't want to get too close. What I will do is I'll get these dudes over here. Get the melee boys close. Yeah, it's like scaring them off. Like, I don't wanna. I'm trying to time this correctly, because what I suspect will happen... Does it show their level? Here it comes. Alright. So... I was gonna see if, like... We don't get yeah, they're level 1. You don't get experience for killing. It doesn't work that way. Alright, so... I like the foghorn. They're farting into action. What do they have? They have... axe dudes... archers, so nothing ridiculous. Nothing cray-cray. I'm gonna just kind of have them be chilling. And you guys get ready. No, don't attack. Don't fucking attack the wolves. That's not the time right now, my dude. Attack these fucking dudes. There you go. And you move up. Actually, even better, you guys attack the archer. They're archers. Oh, we're not. Yeah, they really want to attack the wolves. Attack the archers. Okay, so, alright, so, oh, move and attack. There we go, move and attack the archers. No? You won't? What the fuck? Move and attack the archers? Huh. Alright, so I guess that doesn't work, or maybe because they've already like locked into a target. That's kind of annoying, because it's like, if you're trying to direct them in combat, that's like the whole, to me at least, that's like the whole point of directing units in a game like this. It's like, no, I'm doing this because I want to have control. There we go. It's like I want more granular control and like say in what they're doing. Weird. That's a weird, kind of seemingly arbitrary limitation. Anyway, melee guys got taken care of. That's it for this one. Cool. Some hiccups, some mild nitpicks. I am going to up the hospital tent to a second person because we did get some wounded. Now the next day will be an actually smaller force. Well, a slightly smaller force. Oh, actually, no, never mind. It went to 7, yeah, because I think the last one was 7. It was a Blood Moon 7, but a 7 no less. Still a 7. I can't do an upgrade there, which is fine. Got all the houses upgraded to tier 2, which is neat. Oh yes, iron, which is right there. That is pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. That might be the next, like, kind of main thing. I've been holding off on, like, hapification of the place. I keep like getting almost to 50 stone, then I keep using a bunch of stone to like do a bunch of other stuff. What would it take to learn about iron stuff? Iron shenanigans. We'll eventually need charcoal when winter arrives. Stairs will eventually be helpful. Builders Guilders. Ironworking, there we go. 150 for, oh yeah, we can do that now actually, yeah. No real downside there. That leads us to really cool shit over here. Banner bearer, that's cool. Unique aura, affects troops, that's kind of cool. So it takes a lot of iron to get to those things. What about the fire arrows? Oh yeah, whole bunch of iron. Whole bunch of iron. Well, let's go ahead and get it going, I would say. 300 wood, oh we got that shit, baby, we got it. That thing going. I think everyone's healed up. Oh no, they're. Oh yeah, everyone is healed up. I think. Yeah, we're all set. I'll take that down by 1. Not that we really need to micromanage too much. It's not like we're that worried about maximum efficiency necessarily. Our wood. Amount has reached a... Wait, hold on. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, I'm not seeing like a plus thing next to it, but we got there. We got there. We have a slight increase, or a surplus rather, in foodstuffs. We're gaining more than we're taking in slightly. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upgrade the stone quarry to give me a third person. I get a little bit better efficiency, and we get the third person to help with us as well. That'll be nice. And to help address the food situation, we'll upgrade the farm. Because yeah, that increases the productivity, the efficiency of the farm. We'll eventually want to get like grazing lands. Like this kind of area right here, we'll get some farms built, but we'd have to deal with the wolf situation sooner than that. Be the next confrontation. Have a good night, Farsight. Yeah, I know it is getting kind of late. I'll probably be wrapping up a little bit myself. It is getting out there. This game is cool. It's not the kind of thing I normally go out of my way to play, but I am enjoying it. It's a well-made game. You know, much like the other kinds of games I play in here, I do have my nitpicks. I do have some complaints. But it's pretty well done. It's pretty well done. You know, for a game that just came out of early access, you know, of course, inevitably there might still be a couple of little hiccups, but I'm liking what I'm seeing more than I'm complaining about it. So it's like, despite a couple nitpicks, this is quite good. Are those little mushrooms? They are. What if you can like gather stuff? We all know about hunting. What about the gathering? There's horses down there, by the way. That would be exciting. So we eventually want to get that stuff. Are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? I see you looking at him. We don't have to worry about military stuff right now. We're just kind of about incremental upgrades rather, to our stuff. He's sliding down. Oh no, he's still alive. So, because I definitely want more folks coming in hot, I'll upgrade. You know what? No, I keep putting it off. Let's do the goddamn church thing. Library would be next. How much does it cost to build a church? Stone that we almost have. Almost. And now we have it. So I'll build it. Huge fucking radius for this church. Huge, big McLarge huge. Oddly enough, you can't build it. Is it because it's like, you cannot build on top of people? Is that what they're saying? If I were to build it like... Is that what the issue is? Here, let me move these guys. Okay, so, because yeah, that'd be a really good spot for the church, honestly. Yeah, I guess it's like there's limitations sometimes around like getting buildings built where a person is standing. Seems like they'd be able to move, but it's a big mood upgrade, which I think should also increase like the desire for people that want to come live here. Speaking of, we have lots of wood still, so I'll build more houses. I build more houses specifically in the range of the tavern, but eventually we'll like kind of get to that point where that starts to drop off pretty significantly. Build one there. Next to the tavern, there's other residences, but it's good enough, I suppose. If I wanted to be like real cheaty, I'd put it like right on the edge. I'd be living on the edge. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm being a cheating son of a bitch. Oh, that is a raid from Shake. What's up, Shake? Thank you very much, my mans. We're playing a cool little indie game. This game just had its 1.0 release. We're playing it for the first time tonight. This is Becastled. And we're having a nice time with it. And I'm building a bunch of stuff. And during the daytime in this game, you are managing your village. You're being a cool benevolent leader. Everybody loves you, probably, maybe, hopefully, if I do my job right. And, you know, you're trying to get the villages built. You're trying to get your food managed, your wood, your money, income, all that jazz. And then at nighttime, as we're about to see at nighttime, the bad guys start lurking. Or no, they don't. They not lurking. They go out on the offensive. And they try to murder your shit. They try to break your village. It's very rude of them. Despite me asking them nicely, they don't seem to listen. Here they come. Here comes nighttime. Anyway, Shake, thank you for that raid. That's very nice of you. Oh gosh, so thank you shouting out our boy Shake, who's doing Silent Hill 2. Is that the original or the remake? Because I know the remake, I guess it was earlier this year, I think. It's pretty fresh, and I've heard it's very good. The remake, he says, that's awesome, man. Shake, thank you for that raid. And as always, if you have any clippies, you know, I'd love to see it. Always love to see the clippies. It's good to see Elgaso popping in. Good to see you, buddy. Remake more like the P-make. So, okay, you're already pretty far in then. Okay. Because I know you've been doing Silent Hill F. He's been effing it up, but the good kind of effing it up. I'm impressed you're already nearing the completion of your playthrough. I guess Silent Hill 2 probably isn't a super long game, especially if you've already played through the original. If you've already played through the original, you probably like know what you're getting yourself into. I think we got this pretty much in the bag here. Oh, do you like how these guys are just kind of chilling? Yeah, sometimes the AI with like directing them, like the military AI, when you direct them to like attack a specific unit or like direct them to move around to a specific spot, sometimes the AI like gets confused or gets AI locked with their pathfinding. I don't know, like it gets weird sometimes. We got there, and we got the church built up. Do I upgrade the church for even better in churchification? Yes, I do. And then I think I said we were gonna build more stuff for food. We have a lot of people now. Actually, for that matter, I think... was it? I think I said we were just gonna, like, upgrade these places and give them more workers. Workshop there. Yeah, so let's get a upgrade there as well. Get more workers. So yeah, of course I could build more food generating stations, such as the farms or the Hunter's Lodge or Hunter's Hut. Or I can just upgrade the existing ones and add more workers there. Same effect no matter how you slice it, so it's pretty good. Done for foodsies. And he's got a clippy. Yeah. Got a long break. Oh, and he got to the worst part because he knew what was coming. Because, yeah, I think he said he's played the original before. So, yeah, as Shake says, he knew what's coming for the remake, at least, based on how the original went. I'm a fake gamer. Don't tell anybody. I've only played Silent Hill, the original. I've only played the first one. I never played Silent Hill 2 remake or the you know, the like PS2 version. Or was it PS1? I guess it was PS1. So yeah, so I've heard that's like the best one. I've heard Silent Hill 2 is the best in the series. 2 and 3, I guess, are the ones that are vying for the top spot. So I think it's a series, well, I know it's a series I would like, and I think 2 is one I really ought to play. But that's the thing, I want to play the original and before I play the remake, but of course, famously, Konami like just lost the source code for 2, so you know, 2 will really never be ported pretty much ever, because it's impossible. But I guess that's the thing. I guess the remake is like a way to kind of plug that missing spot in their gameography. But still, I mean, the remake I'm sure is great, but I want to play the original. I know there's emulation, like I know there's other ways to do it, but it's a little bit non-ideal. Let's take a look at the clippy. Let's take a look at the shake and look. Mute the game. Oh, I think because I alt-tabbed. It auto-muted itself. That's convenient. What's even happening in here? Oh, that's the name of the stream. And then I also said, did it say man-eater? First, oh, that's the name of the game, right? The shark game. I thought it was a strange Hollow Notes reference. All right,
Was that worth it?
Was it worth it? Oh, a little fella. Oh, we got funny physics.
Yeah,
That was worth it.
Jiggle, you weirdo.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna say the jiggling was caused by the turning thing. The cranking of the wheel. See them jiggles one more time. Some good jiggles.
Jiggle, you weirdo.
Now, come on, y'all. Come on, it's the jigglins. There you go. There you go. Now, I know I've heard pretty good things about the remake. I also know that, yes, there are some, like, weird physicsy shenanigans that happens. It happens sometimes. Pretty much any game with, like, ragdoll physics, there's always that chance that things get a little silly. I like it. I like it when games get silly with physics. I like a good physics moment. Does it break the immersion? I mean, yeah, I guess, but I think it's fun. I think it's fun. I think it's more exciting than just an enemy doing the same dying animation over and over again. I'll take it. I'll take it. Thank you again, Shake, for that raid. And of course, we got to play games with Shake and Alias and Krath, the whole trifecta of homies, or I guess quadfecta, myself included. So yeah, that was a fun time last night. Got to play some Repo, which was good. And then yeah, maybe next Sunday we either could complete Fly Night, maybe. The thing is, there's too many good games. There's too many good co-op games because Peak has a big update dropping, I think, on Wednesday. I think Wednesday Peak has a big update where they drop a new biome, which is exciting. And then of course I still want to play EDF. We still have Fly Night to finish. So like, man, all these great games. Great and exciting stuff to play. Thank you again, Shake, for that raid. Super nice of you, my man. And we're getting back into this game. Like I said, we just kind of increased fruit production deliciously. That deer died in a funny death pose. Let's see. We're actually doing pretty good resource-wise with other cool things. What's the next military sitch? It's going to be 9. 9 is not a small number. Relatively, at least. So maybe we do more tech tree shenanigans. Or I just buckle down my butthole and we start doing some walls. That would not be a bad idea. Walls are expensive. I wonder if you can build a palisade and then an upgrade to a wall. Or if you have to, like, demolish and just replace it. That's the thing. I feel like if I'm doing a wall of some kind, I might as well do it legit. And, like, do the good shit. Go right for wooden walls. That would be 2,000 wood. 1,000 wood is it's not a small amount. It's actually the opposite of a small amount. We also continue to have this wolf den menacing us. And the nice thing is that the bad guy force that wants to attack us, they'll be attacking from the north, and you can see the highway they'll be following. They'll be going adjacent to the wolf den. There's a pretty good chance they're gonna get got by it, or get distracted by it. And they might even destroy it for us, which would be pretty cool. Pretty cool and kind of based. I am gonna up the sawmill again. So up in the sawmill ante. I didn't actually give the church workers. I got an achievement for mood level 30. Wow. So they got a happy mood. And then I'll upgrade both of these. I also upgrade the warehouse. Hey, now we got lots of max storage. Lots of Maximilian storage. Stone continues to be, like, well, stone will eventually be a thing we don't use as much, but it's a thing I'm using a lot right now. I want to go ahead and get... Oh, wait, can I upgrade this thing? Yes. Give me a third homie. Eventually, we'll want to go for this one as well. And also, is there a maximum amount? Like, can you exhaust the resources from the gold mine, I wonder? The answer might be yes, but I don't see any indication to, like, tell when you reach that point. Oh, I never fucking employed the iron mine. Minor issue. Ha! Minor issue? Ah, gosh, Alex, you're just so cool. You're so cool and charismatic. It's no wonder you were able to trick Gracie into marrying you. I mean, you know, make a reasonable case to marry me. Probably no reason to upgrade the iron. Actually, we couldn't upgrade if we wanted to. Oh, I lied. We have the iron now. I'm not gonna bother with upgrading it yet. Not just yet. We're about halfway through the day, which means the bad guys will be approaching soon-ish. I'm fairly confident we'll be okay with what we got. I think what I'll do is I'll shmove the dudes over to be like right her. The melee guys, that is. Get the melee guys right there. Get the range boys over her, overlooking where they're gonna be coming from. That way the melee guys can be ready. Just A-pose ominously. Oh, and I didn't really, and also I guess, yeah, scare off that one wolf, I guess, too, and that was too. Sure, whatever. Actually, everything was going well until the military guys appeared. Then and only then. Actually, oh shit, yeah, that's a problem. They're gonna kill the wolves. No, I want the wolves to be there for when these guys attack. So we'll move them up when it's go time, but only when it's go time. I guess the thing, I guess I could like kill them all from a distance, but you can use them as a resource. You can use them. You can lure the bad guys there, very, very effectively if you know what you're doing. Or if you're lucky, as in my case. Yeah, they're repopulating, so it'll be okay. It'll be okay. So that, I think, will work there. We have still a pretty good food surplus. Anyway, so we up to 3 people. Let's do more upgrades. So, hello? Click. Click. Oh, I probably can't do it yet. Do I need to upgrade this guy? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Get him. Get their asses. I know it says level 1. I always get excited thinking like, oh, can I level them up? Not the traditional way. Not the traditional sense of leveling them up. Alright, so now upgrade. And that is, got achievement. Castle upgraded to the max level. Which means we can have more residents there, which is nice. And I'm assuming that now enables this upgrade to happen. Where you can go to a tier 3 house. Or tier 2. Yeah, I'm tempted to find another stone thing, which we have right here. So I could go ahead and capture it. Go ahead and get that thing built. It's actually pretty... It's pretty like a non-issue, I would say. And that built up as a non-issue. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna go for the stone quarry. Build it right there. Alright, the bad guys will be approaching soon. It's upgraded to a 10. So that's the thing too, the forces will gain momentum. They'll like gain strength as the day goes on. Not tremendously, but it is noticeable. Oh yeah, he's gone, I see. Cool. Yeah, more stone will be helpful. I think I will indeed do this upgrade. Give me a third bro. Yeah, more iron will eventually... Actually, it's not a huge issue. It's nice. It's a nice to have. Stone quarry. It's almost built up. Oh, but we're putting that on pause because it is go time, bitches. So I'm gonna move these guys up for sure. Oh, they're getting distracted. Yes, yes. So they might just like solve... Oh no, they're gonna lose. They're gonna die. I was gonna say, are they gonna solve the problem for me? Actually, they might. They might solve the problem for me. Oh, they get an alpha wolf? Oh shit, now you fucked up, son. The giant wolf. Yeah, that's gonna kill them so good. I'm not gonna have to lift a finger. Good to know when you attack the wolf den, an alpha wolf spawns. Fucking snarls them good. Alright, well, I'm gonna get the credit for felling the enemy forces without having done a damn thing. Yep, let the wolves kill every enemy during the night was an achievement I just got. There you go. There you goddamn go. Hey, what's up, Niara? What if it was Becastled and there was like hives and like bees and shit? I mean, I think that'd be kind of neat. No complaints here. What's that? Temperature. Oh, it's getting cold. We're getting into winter, my friends. Well, that means time to save up our stone for the charcoal kilns. There we go. There we go. So that's going to be our next major thing. Right, I forgot that pauses when I'm in that menu. More stones. Yes, because the people are going to be cold and they're sad about it. They're cold and sad. An awful combination. Those guys continue to do their thing. Alright, so I think we have the goods now. Charcoal. Bam. Actually build the charcoal kiln. The char kiln, if you will. I need stone to build it, but that's okay. That'll happen very quickly. We got 2 of these things. I appreciate the popping in from the raid, Nyar. It's good to see you, bud. I know it is getting kind of late. Understandable, it's getting kind of late, but I really appreciate you hanging out and chilling with us for a bit. Have a good eep. Have a good eep. And we'll catch you on the flippy dippy. I'm gonna put the kilns over here because we're killing it. All right. Yeah, we're killing it. Because I think the way this works, so if I were to, yeah, so just as a test, if I wanted to build another one. I think the radius means it's like an unhappiness radius because it's noisy. What I'm unsure about is how many do I need? How many charcoal kilns? Unless charcoal is a resource, and it might be. Get anywhere though. Get anywhere, because yeah, I want to make sure that's a priority. Wolves are getting bold, man. Getting real bold. Okay, so workers, yes. Yeah, the guy that just built it, you're it. Go do the upgrade. Get a second fella in there. And there we go. So, is it a resource? It is a resource. And we're gonna need more. We're gonna need more. Actually, I say that. We are slowly getting a surplus. Yeah, we're gonna need more than that, though, because at nighttime, that production's gonna shut down, I think. So we're gonna want a surplus for sure. Let's get another one going. I'm dumb. I'm dumb and I'm silly. Resources. Oh, yes. It's so number 1. Okay, just build this little one in front. Yep. Same thing there. Do we have a person to build it? Technically not, I think. Not. Oh, by the way, I should look at my next major operation situation. The wolves are just like freely gallivanting about. So we'll eventually need to do something about this, but for now I'm gonna move these guys. I'm gonna move them right here actually. And when the time comes, I'll move those guys up. This one, the wolves might distract them. And that'd be very fun if we can get that twice in a row. They're just vibing though, man. They're just vibing next to our workers. The wolves clearly have a problem with our military dudes, and our military dudes have a problem with them. But the workers, they leave them alone. Unexpected, but kind of neat. Anyway, so the situation with the cold being an issue. And it is an issue. So let's upgrade these things. Do a tier 3. Now we can do the tier 3. Nice. More peeps. Sure, all the tier 1s have been upped to a tier 2. At minimum. That's good. Now we have more folks. We can get that thing built up. He's going right now. That's perfecto. We probably will need more military at some point fairly soon. We're doing pretty alright on food for the time being. And yeah, charcoal wise, we have 12. Which is, yeah, not much. I think what's going to happen is that at night time, the consumption continues, but the acquisition rate goes down, of course, as you would expect. I have the 1 right now. That's plenty. Right. Up it. Yep. And then upgrade it. Give me the second one. Yep. As much charcoal as possible. So that'll bring it up to like... Yeah, it says it's a gain of 9. I don't know if that's per day or what. Oh, by the way, we're stocked up on milk, wool, and deer leather, which means we need to start trading those commodities. So we're gonna do markets, yes. For sunstone and taxes. Resource exchange eventually would be nice. That's a huge... Yeah, I think I'd rather focus on these kinds of things. I have so much iron. Oh my god. I'm gonna turn the iron production down a bit. That's getting a little silly. It's getting a lot out of hand. We can have that manpower go elsewhere, I think. Not that it's a bad thing, but it's getting silly. Getting a little silly. Okay, I lied. We'll do 2. We'll do 2. So, yeah, I think I'd rather focus on this kinds of stuff. Bring doom to your enemies. Is that Comic Sans? As I live and breathe, they got Comic Sans on here. Army limit go up? Sure. Training area can train them to level 2. That'd be sick. Oh my god, I would love that. Training costs some sunstone. Yeah, I kind of want that a lot. I think that'd be super neato. Elite warrior. Motor to the elite level. That's cool. Fire arrow, siege weapon upgrades. Smithy would be neat, but yeah, I kind of want to save up the wood for the training. That'd be sick. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then, was there anything else military-wise? Looking at what we got, I think we can probably handle just about anything. Let's keep what we have right now. Because I'll probably want to spend my resources upgrading the guys we have right now. What else do we need? We're actually kind of doing better with stone now. We're eventually going to start slowing down on, like, big upgrades. Did up the wood production quite a bit. Oh, we're actually generating more wood than we know what to do with. I appreciate that we're getting these... The wood in these streets, even though we don't like claim ownership to them. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go. Oh shit, but that costs wood, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Spend wood to make wood, as they say. That shouldn't be an issue. All right, so military time begins pretty soon. It's gonna be a spicy one for sure. Wolves just hanging around, just completely just doing their thing. Oh, there's actually gonna be a one right there. Oh no, that's all. The question is, what shit are they gonna break, or like attempt to break? Is that the problem? Of course, is that the Sunstone Workshop is up real close. Oh, which are they gonna go for? Are they gonna divert for the wolves? No. Well, a few of them, yes. A few of them, yes. Several of them, yes. But others, the answer is no. Gonna go close with these fools. Yes, unfortunately, yeah, they were wise to ignore the wolves this time. That one actually might go down. It's pretty hurt. Pretty hurt. What the fuck? Oh, I was like, they're shooting so high. It's because I moved them so close. That's why. Like mortar shots. Look at that, just shooting so high up. All right, but now we're getting in the fucking like butt crack of winter. It's getting real cold and fucky and gross. Not a good time. Eventually, we'll need repair buildings. You know what? I'm gonna say let's do that now. Repair buildings. Oh, I guess I already have that. it resources? Probably general? Oh, the market, right. Builders Guild. Builders Guilders. They only repair. That's all they do. I mean, it's useful. It's useful. I'm not gonna judge. Too loud. I'll say the builders. Chillin' right her. Right her. Boom. That going, and we'll start repairing some things once the situation allows for it. The snowstorm calmed, it steadies down. The market. Let's build a little market district. How's that sound? So that'll be somewhere relatively quiet. And probably like this little cluster around here, I think. We'll build like a few of them. Build 3. Stack them up nice and sexy like. Ooh, is that not allowed? Oh, it's a maximum of 20, I think. Oh, no, never mind. I see it. Never mind. It is stacking. It is stacking as you'd expect. That'll be nice. It'll allow us to get rid of some of these, or offload some of these, like, excess, like commodities, basically. Which will up our gold, by quite a bunch, actually. Gotta get a treasury so I can do more of this stuff. Yeah, I did see that. I did see the treasury, and I have plenty to afford it. I also unlock taxes. I have to build the treasury. I have to build the treasury. I'll fucking do it. Oh, wait, hold on. Be assigned here too. I'll just kind of have it be on the edge of town. Like that. That's good. Repair station, or the Builders Guild. I'll just have one builder. Rebuilder, rather. We are maxing out of the peeps. So, I would say some tier 3 housing. We have lots of stone. Problem is, if I go too crazy in the tier 3 housing, we'll outgrow our food storage, or our foodstuffs. In fact, we're kind of about to outgrow it, so I think we can do much for the farm stuff. Or like farmland. Can do, however, is... Well, I don't have the wood. I don't have the wood for this one. Or any other animals kind of milling about? We could probably get another hunter's hut. What are the other options for food? Yeah, farms, or wheat fields, rather, are probably not much of an option. Oh, fisherman's hut. Huh. There's water there, and it's... I wonder if they can fish during the winter. I generally do not know. Getting expensive. Make these purchases. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another sawmill going. Kind of have let my wood needs and desires kind of get out from underneath me. Sawmill. And yeah, I think it's gonna be over there. This will be a more efficient means of sawing one's mill. Well, right now, sawing day mill. We'll get that built up. Yeah, that'll increase like efficiency and production. Now I could also do these. Oh, actually, maybe I should have done that first, but that's fine. I think it'll all still be worth it. I really do. I really think that'll be worth it. 'Cause yeah, there's some pretty big moves we would like to do with a lot of wood. Like a bunch of wood. Like, we have enough to build most things we want. It's things I need. So, hella wood. Hella wood coming in hot. I think that'll be nice. What's up, Todd? We need a Starbucks. We do have a tier 2, a fully upgraded tavern. That's something, right? Not the same, though. I know, it's not the same. Wolves are getting angry, as they are known to do. Let's see. We have a lot. Yeah, iron is maxed out. Yeah, because we need to build, I guess, another warehouse, don't we? The existing warehouse, yeah, it is maxed out. Build another. We'll build another. Sure enough, our wood production has already started to go up. I can see the difference. I can see and maybe even taste the difference. I can also taste the rainbow. I build this on the side here. I'm not sure what that circle means. There we go. Starbucks would be a tier 2 tavern. At least. How are these things going, by the way? Going alright. They're generating a lot of income for us. Guy, we can upgrade him. Fuck it. Why not? Why not? More storage capacity, more monies. More monies, fewer problems. Speaking of problems, though, we got some boys. Got some murdery boys. Hopefully I have enough. I realize I've kind of been ignoring the military situation. Gonna place the archers over top. Have the melee boys be ready. Oh, the wolves, right? Shit, right. Don't do this. Don't. Yeah. Never mind. Actually, the more I think about it, you stop it. You stop it. They might still draw the wolves aggro. Last time it worked out pretty well. So let's see what happens. They might still draw the wolves aggro. It'd be really cool if they did. That'd make me very happy. They're gonna get real close. Oh, you're gonna get pissed off by the wolves? Some of them, yes. Some of them. I'm ready. Nope, I was gonna say no. Yeah, you don't attack my archers, no sir. Actually, yeah. One of them got past. That's okay. So that's part of the reason why I'm leaving the wolves where they're at. Oh, there will be a boss battle next time. Oh shit. There will be a boss battle next time. Or maybe not a boss, but a jump up in complexity and fuckery and buffoonery. Alright, well that means we will need to up the ante. What I was kind of wanting to save up for was the wood for the training grounds. And we potentially could. We potentially could get that. Let's get the smithy. That's like a more immediate upgrade. I bet we can probably get fire arrows, but probably not the elite warrior. But fire arrows would be a very nice and I think fairly easy upgrade. Build the smithy. We need the wood to actually do the building. Okay, once again, put the archers nice and far away. Probably put everybody nice and far away. The resources are going well otherwise. Oh, that's why we're losing so much wood. It's the kilns. For winter, dude. That's what it is. No fucking wonder. No wonder we're struggling. He's maxed out. That all houses tier 3? I think it is. Tier 3 housing, that's right, baby. That's how we fucking roll. That'll help with getting more wood. Maybe even another sawmill, man. Underestimated how much the sawmills were gonna pop off, and yet. Where's that guy going? Gonna get eaten by wolves even if he's not careful. I think they're good. Yeah, they're getting wood from all the way back there. Good lord. The problem because we've like slurped all the goods in the immediate vicinity, so it's like you have to stretch that wood further. Actually, we're losing food now. All right, well, can we at least build a smithy? We need to survive the night before we get too in the weeds here. Smithy can be built next to other military situations. Do that one. Time is slightly of the essence. We do have workers that can build it. Looks like that's where he's going for. Good job, resident. Yeah, I think I was looking at food when things got distracted last time. We have a nice amount right now, but we're going to start to lose slowly over time. We're going to eke out that amount. That'll be an issue. I wonder if I could build another farm in this zone or in this zone, if that would work in my favor. Get that one for more hunting. Actually, you know what? Maybe I could build it on the edge. There's still like elk around here, so maybe another hunting hut would still work. As long as we're not hunting them to extinction, basically. Let's see. What if I just build a hunter's hut? Now, I think. Actually, it says across the map, but it wouldn't necessarily need to be on this cell. It would be awfully convenient for it to just be on that cell. Yeah, winter do be a fucking wild time, man. Let's see. All right, we got this guy. We got the worker. I'll go and do the upgrade as well. Upgrades in progress. So, can I say... Okay, so reinforced armor. That's all well and dandy. Fire arrows. Yep. That's a huge one. I think that'll be really helpful. So, fire arrows, yes. Reinforced armor eventually. These guys, I'm gonna say swords, and then also armor. Fire arrows for sure. Cool. And that happens here. Want to get a second worker? I think the way it works is that it's all at once, maybe? Yeah, it's in progress. Available upgrade 0. It's in progress, I think, right? Or maybe it's already happened? The 1. Yeah, it's queued. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and give us 2. But yeah, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is a per. Maybe it's not like per order. Well, I guess yeah. Let's find out. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, sure enough. Yeah, okay. So you'd have to kind of do one at a time. So the more dudes you have, the longer it takes, and the more expensive it is. Makes perfect sense. And actually, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to 3 on here because now we are starting to use that iron quite a bit more. Will it be enough? I think the answer is yes. They'll be attacking from up here. Ooh, and once again, that will put them at least in the vicinity of the wolves. One of these days we'll get one of those where they like intersect with the wolf dens. That'll be the best. That'll be the best. But for now, that'll at least get them in the vicinity. So that'll only help our cause. So I think between that and the pretty nice weapon upgrades we're doing right now, I think we'll be good. I would say the fire arrows are more of a necessity. The sword upgrades are good. And the armor upgrades would be nice eventually. But yeah, fire arrows with the archers would be huge. In fact, I have so much gold and a decent Well, no, actually I have one. I have one extra person. So I have to build more houses for sure. Now you done did it. Now you done pissed him off. We're just gonna have you stand right in front of these guys. They're not getting got. Okay, so I think we probably won't have everybody with the upgrades, but we'll have enough. We'll have enough to be dangerous. Yeah, we got all the offensive upgrades. Now after that, it's just armor, which is nice. I mean, armor is what keeps them alive. The last worker, last available worker, by the way. All right. Here on out, we just gotta focus on this thing. We kind of ran out of manpower to hire more dudes. But maybe we'll need them. Maybe we won't need them. Hopefully the better armor and superior tactics will be enough. And if things get desperate, I could bring up the militia. We could deputize the dudes. What's that like blob on the ground? Is that like mushrooms or something? Or was that a... Oh shit, was that a gold mine? No, the gold mine's down here. Huh, was that a thing I built that like ran out of resources? Yeah, I'm wondering how the resource running out will work. Hey, what's up, Convalescence? Good to see you, bud. We're playing a cool little strategy game. And we're gonna move up. The bad guys are about to attack us, so I'm moving these guys up. I'm moving these guys right here. I'm really hoping the wolves attack them. That'd be really cool. Are the wolves attack? Oh, they're attacking the wolves? Oh, that's perfect. Now, this force is strong enough, they'll probably actually beat the wolves. Well, I say that. They're doing a very bad job. The thing is, they'll kill these wolves. And then big wolves will spawn. Like this? Yeah, exactly. And if they break the wolf den, they'll just be making my job easier. Oh, I think they're gonna break. Yeah, I think they're gonna break the wolf den. So now I'm gonna send my archers out to thin their numbers a little. Oh, no, actually, no, I won't, because they're still fighting the wolves. They haven't done any damage to the wolf den. That's wild. Oh, they gave up. Okay, yeah, I thought they was gonna actually attack the wolf den. All right, well, their numbers got, like, dwindled a whole bunch. Well, they didn't lose a ton of dudes, but they got... A bunch of dudes got hurt. Means our job will be made a lot easier. Yeah, it killed a few of their guys, and a bunch of their guys got big wounded. So, yeah, that was a huge boon to our success. Now, they will still kill a couple of our guys. But we'll still emerge victorious pretty decisively. If we wanted to, we could go ahead and drop the wolf den. You know, I think I will. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop the wolf den. Let's go ahead and drop it. And now this will be less of an issue for us. Especially now that, like, the bad guys are able to deal with them a lot better. We got money for doing so, for some reason. Who knew that killing wolves was so, what's the word? Makes you money. So, lucrative, that's the word, that's the word. That being said, friends, it's getting pretty late. I wanted to at least get to that, again, not a boss battle, but that escalation in conflict. Let's go ahead and save here. Bloop, that's my name. Bloop. That's me, yep, that's my name, yep. Don't wear it out. There we go. We got it saved. All set. Looks like the game does auto-saves as well. We got the manual save, so if we want to pick this up at a later date, we totally could. Cool little game. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It's a cool little game. We got a review key to check this out through Keymailer, which was very nice of them. They just sent it to me. I didn't request it. It just popped in my inbox, and I was like, that sounds kind of neat, actually. This game has, like, done reasonably well on Steam. It was in early access, I think, since 2021, and a lot of people played it. It has a pretty good rating on, like, I think very positive on Steam, with like I think a couple thousand reviews, so a decent number of people have played it. I hope the folks that played it in the early access days are enjoying the new update, and yeah, this is good. It's good. So I'm glad we got to check this out. Thank you again to Shake for that raid. That was really nice of you, buddy. And yeah, you know what they say about yellow snow? That is where the huskies go. Watch out where the huskies go. Wolves will hoard their gold. That's right. That's right. That explains why the gold was yellow, or why the snow was yellow rather. It's where they're storing their gold. Watch out where the huskies go. Why don't you drink that yellow snow? Gonna wrap it up here. Thanks for hanging out with us, friends. This is good. Cool little game. Cool little game. Not the kind of game I would like go out of my way to play or even stream a whole lot. I don't know if I'm going to stream it anytime soon necessarily. The one real downside with this game, and I mean, there's a couple technical shortcomings, right? There's a couple technical shortcomings where we saw the pathfinding get kind of strange. There was some inconsistency with how the wolves, for instance, would detect the bad guy, detect us, that is, detect our military units that are actively damaging them with like ranged attacks. Sometimes they would go aggro, sometimes you're just pelting them with arrows and they're not even reacting. So, you know, that's a technical thing, and that's hopefully fairly easy to patch out, or like a thing they could polish. What I'm not so sure about is something where I'm the kind of person that I love a good like campaign mode. I love a good, give me like an end goal. I think that's something I kind of need for a game like this. RimWorld has that. There's a couple of win conditions in RimWorld. Wandering Village has that. Frostpunk has that. You know, all these other real-time strategy games we've played recently, most of them have some kind of win condition to strive towards. What was the one we played? It was earlier this year. It was but it also was like a real-time strategy game. And the enemy waves that they would throw at you were very aggressive and very scary. Not like horror movie scary or horror game scary, but like it was very aggressive with the combat expectations in that game. And I can't for the life of me remember it. It was, I can't remember. Anyway, though, with a lot of these games, there's like an explicit end condition. There's a very specific end condition at the that you're like striving towards, and this game doesn't have that right now. I don't think. It seemed like from what I was seeing that what it was as like the menus were describing it to us, it's one of those where yeah, you say like I want to do just like free play or like creative mode, I think, or sandbox. Free play or sandbox. Free play is just like yeah, you create a seed, you select like your starting configuration. Do you want to be at the top of the hill? Do you want to be in a flat land? Like that kind of thing. And then that's and how hard do you want it to be? And that's it. Or do you want to have the sandbox mode, which is no conflict and you're just building, and there's no resource restraints. And there's no like end boss, and there's no way to like vanquish the evil, and I don't necessarily need a story. A story is nice, but not required necessarily. But yeah, give me something like tangible that I can kind of be striving towards, versus just go as long as you can. I feel like for me personally, that's not really enough to keep me long term. So that's like a thing I don't love. I don't love the lack of like an end goal. So I don't know if that's a thing they could like necessarily add. It'd be cool if they did, but that's not like a small like patch. That's a whole new like feature, like endpoint thing to build into the game. So I wouldn't ask that of the devs or expect it even. It'd be nice, but yeah, I think I know better than to think that it'd be just like of that same pedigree of the pathfinding thing. Can we shore that up a little bit? That's hopefully fairly easy. But so yeah, as far as like nitpicks or negative things to say, I would say that's pretty much it. Very cool little game. Diplomacy is not an option. That was the one. I was trying to remember the name of it. Diplomacy is not an option. That's the one we played last year, and I liked it. But again, that one at least had an end goal, an end game win condition. But this is good. Thank you again, Key Miller, for the review key. Oh, but stretch. Oh. As for tomorrow, or that is assuming I'm able to stream tomorrow, and I think I should be able to, we'll be playing, I think Godbreakers is what I have up next for tomorrow. Either Godbreakers tomorrow, or we'll start Absalom. I'll probably end up doing Godbreakers. That game looks really cool, and it's a really neat looking roguelike. Got a review key for that one through PR Hound. And the folks that sent me the key have been really nice. And they actually sent me some extra DLC just for funsies. So I was originally like kind of hold off maybe a little bit longer, but it's like, man, the PR friend that gave me this key has been very generous. So it's like I want to make sure I like strike while the iron's hot and play the game, stream the game even while the campaign is very much active. So I think that'll be nice. So yeah, this was good. This was good. Is anybody else streaming this game right now? I'd be impressed. I'd be surprised, but impressed. Because I figured this is kind of a niche title. Yeah, not a lot of people. Not a lot of people. Well, a decent number of people live right now, but nobody's streaming this category right now. That's what happens when it comes to, you know, fairly niche titles. It does happen. But no, this is good. While I'm looking for a raid target, here's my socials page. Like I said, I've got the schedule posted in the Discord server. The Discord server link can be found in that Linktree page. But yeah, we got the schedule posted in the Discord server, so I've got a decent idea of what the rest of this week will hold for us. And there's a decent number of folks alive right now. Decent number of homies that are doing their thing right now. Let's go for Gallanith, because he's been so good. He's been really good to us. He's been raiding me a whole bunch lately. Gallanith is always good to us. He's playing some Arc Raiders right now. I'm not going to lie. Arc Raiders does look kind of sick. Not the kind of game I would normally play. Not really much of an extraction game. Extraction shooter kind of guy. But it does look pretty sick. I know Krath has been playing it a lot. I think he really has been enjoying it. It looks like it kind of like has the, it looks at first glance kind of like Helldivers, not in like the sci-fi goofiness that Helldivers has obviously, but in the control scheme and just the UI, it looks Helldivers-esque, which is neat. But yeah, I think it's more of an extraction shooter. I don't really think there's much of a PvE aspect. I think it's almost exclusively PvP, but it does look pretty cool. So we're gonna watch Gallant to see he plays this cool game. I don't know if he has any homies. Well, I know he's playing with friends. I just don't know if it's like streamer friends or if it's just like people on his friends list. But yeah, we're gonna raid Gallant. He's a great dude. He raids me all the damn time. It's not often enough I get to raid him, so it's nice to catch him online. This is a perfect opportunity. And thank you again for hanging out with us, friends. Thank you to Shake for that raid. Thanks for the folks hanging out with us. Really appreciate you stopping in, even if it was for 5 minutes or 5 hours. Or I guess I was live for 3.5. So 3 minutes or 3 hours, regardless of how much time you spend here. I appreciate you popping in. And yeah, I'll be more streams this week for sure. Godbreakers for sure. Absalom. Morose Protocol is another one that I'm looking forward to for, yeah, hopefully later this week. Maybe early weekend. Maybe like Friday or Saturday. Or I guess maybe Friday or Sunday, because I probably won't be streaming Saturday. But yeah, Morose Protocol, that's another one I'm looking forward to. Then we'll have more fun games next week, and then we got co-op games on Sunday. Reminder, no stream on Sunday or on Saturday because I have prior engagements. I got some stuff with some friends we're hanging out and doing a trivia thing, so no stream this Saturday. And then next Saturday will be the Extra Life game, my first Extra Life marathon stream, one of several they'll be doing over the next basically for the remainder of the year. So we'll be doing 3 Extra Life marathon streams total this for the remainder of this year. The first one will be not this Saturday, but next Saturday. So that'd be Saturday the 15th, November the 15th. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll see you guys around, and we're going to hang out with Gallanith. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.